PV salute. Solution. That's a fact. Salute, people, salute. City Bama, salute. Solution to the people pulling up. That's a fact. Salute. I got a nice little joint today, man. You know what I mean? This one is gonna be, pretty much, me holding myself accountable. You know what I mean? Just pretty much on something that I knew, like I know it, but on all levels, I should say on all levels, right? If you know, you know. You know what I mean? But I did want to, I wanted to bring something up that Behind the Bar said, and I totally agree with him, and I want to salute him for that. Hey, yo, DBN was Papino, solution, my guy. Black Afghanistan, BX will be next. You already, man, solution. You already, solution. You know what I mean? So, yeah, DBN was Papino. Renegade Society Production in the building. Salute to my guy. El Plaga, Trey Pound 7, a.k.a. Mr. Movie. Word. So I just wanted, I wanted to come up here and really, the beginning of it, I heard and Behind the Bar had a point, man. You know what I mean? Just from that angle, because that's not what it, what it was hitting for. You know what I mean? Then I got to turn around and double back and give Behind the Bar his kudos again, because he broke the video down. You understand me? Kenzo in the building, salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. He broke the video down. That's a fact. He broke the video down. So I'm like, oh, okay. I see Behind the Bar doing his due diligence. You know what I mean? He broke the video down because, if people seen the video, we're telling y'all what, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like Behind the Bar, the only one who caught it. But, we got to let him run with it. You know what I'm saying? Right? We got to have fun with him. You understand what I'm saying? We definitely got to have fun with him. You dig? So, on that one, that's what that was about. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to bring, I want to bring to you guys some fire, some new fire. You know what I'm saying? New fire. You dig, straight from the camp. You know what I mean? Renegade Society Production. You know what I mean? This is definitely the new fire, people. Yes, sir. Please know that. You know what I mean? I got to get hype on this joint is fire, like straight off the wax. You know what I mean? Put some ones. I need some fire emojis, some ones. Yeah.
Yo, 050BUCKS. I see they out here hating. We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. Us never them. UNC network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate. Let's say my name. I say hate is real, means we winning. Salute to my guys. 05.
Oh, man, what happened? Hold on, man. I don't need that. How did this happen? Hold on. I don't know what that was about.
Yo, 050BUCKS. I see they out here hating. We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. Us never them. UNC network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate. Let's say my name. I say hate is real, means we winning. Salute to my guys. 05 China Brim. Harlem legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning. We gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Dark side general. Yo, 050BUCKS. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the match 6 months and they climb. With every new coast and they losing their mind. The whispers and the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this is take over. Here's the plan, while they talking about clicks, we building the throne. All the hate they give us turn the stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is real, a cosign now. We are the sign, motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They biting the style, but they lack the nerve. You want to see network, what a network makes the network. We're working. We winning, we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate, let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the name is real. Means we winning, we winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning, and we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate, let them hate. Yeah, from the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Through every storm, steady as a rock. 050, trying to bring Harlem legend. I see you, you winning. Keep winning. This ain't just a moment. This is legacy talk. The sector I'm doing me. No lie detected. Dark side in the building, general of the sector. Dark side, dark side. Where the winners get crowned. And the doubters get drowned. And cosign out. Key of the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNC Network, we got the world on hold. We winning, we winning. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning, yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning, so let them hate, let them hate. Let them talk, let them point, let them fly out there. Every mention just a boost, my friend. The noise is the proof, the friction is the spark. We in the arena, they in the dark.
Salute to my guys, the ones who really ride, the ones who built the wall from the other side. Now watch the kingdom rise.
Dedicated crowd music, winning. We winning, winning. Dark side zero. 050 the movement. 050 turn the brim. Call them legend. We win. Let them hate. Let them say. We viral. We legend. Win it, winner. We win it. We win. Win it, winner. Let them hate. Let them hate. Let them hate. We win it. We win it.
And that's a fact. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how, when I woke up this morning, people, that's how I feel. You understand me? That's how I felt, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Renegade Sighted Production, man. You understand? Dedicated grind music, man. We going up, man. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't with the show. I just wanted to break that down. You're like, yeah, that comeback is a comeback, man. You know what I mean? A1. Yeah, that's that we call that A1. That's an A1. You know what I mean? That comeback is an A1. You know what I mean? You gotta love to have people like that support you, that just on point like a sniper. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing. Man, what happened? Nobody don't like that song? Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? I only see Boston Cuba, salute my guy. I only see Boston Cuba with the fire emojis. Word? Boston Cuba the only one that like that joint? Wow. Let me find out. But yeah, man. Oh, that's good money that you in the building too, Boston Cuba, because you was on the live. And you said something that made some sense as well. Go shout out my man Cuba There Bronx, man. Go check him out, Cuba There Bronx. You know what I mean? Go like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? So I watched a little bit today. You know what I mean? I wish I would have caught it last night, but I didn't. You understand me? So I did watch it today. You know what I mean? And this one here is a solution for the acknowledgement. You know what I mean? Dealing with behind the ball. You know what I mean? Definitely on point. And I see he definitely did his due diligence. You dig what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's what this, this one is really about. You know what I mean? Because he watched, you know what I mean? He seen what was going on. Yeah, he watched, pardon me, he definitely seen what was going on, and he broke it down. You know what I mean? He broke it down. It breaks itself down in the video, but this is how you see the people that be in the bushes that really got hate in their heart towards you. And we ain't gonna use the word hate. We gonna use the word jealousy. Yeah, we gonna use the word jealousy. That's what that be about. You know what I mean? But behind the bar, the only one that caught it. Behind the bar, the only one that caught it. Now everybody's like, raw. But what I will agree with behind the bar is, man, definitely, if it was a situation that was going down and it had some value to it, then behind the bar, definitely right, man. You know what I mean? As YouTube creators, content creators, or whatever you want to call us, when we're doing our content, we should allow the supporters to have their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? And with that being said, even though the reaction, the content, or the supporter gave, he was kind of in the dark with it because he didn't know what it was. It was a play. But he didn't know what it was, so he kind of bit on a play, meaning not real. Some just the router sector up, and it did. They said it was going to do just what it did. You know what I'm saying, people? It did what it's supposed to have did. This is why I'm like, I ain't what's name it. But what I did, though, because if that wasn't the case, I ain't give Crook an opportunity to feel the way he want to feel. That's cool. I jacked that. And that's on me. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies for that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't a situation where that was what it was. It was a play. We did just what we wanted to do. Get everybody riled up and get them talking. Because they hear, they watch. Oh yeah, they tune in. You know what I mean? Other than some channels. Yeah, I'm hearing people calling in. Yo, this shit is so wicked. People was calling in, Matt, why that? And why this? It's like, wow, really? Is it that serious, man? Did you know Hollywood, man? Did you know Hollywood at its finest? Did you know Hollywood at its finest, yo? That's a fact. You know what I mean? But DBN dissected the video. You know what I mean? We said that. We said that's what it was done for, people. I didn't really have no knowledge to do it. You understand me? They threw the ad like, go ahead and go put that up. You know what I mean? That's what they did. You dig? So I'm like, all right. Cola James, salute, sis. Cola, man, it's nasty out here, sis. It's nasty out here, sis. I hope you don't think I got played too, sis. You know what I mean? I hope you don't feel like I got played, sis. You know what I mean? Like, it's real, it's nasty, man. You know what I mean? But salute to behind the ball, man, because he broke it down in both manners. And one of the manners, I definitely want to say he definitely right on that. You know what I mean? As content creators, we definitely got to allow the supporters to have their opinion. You know what I mean? And for me, I came up hot, you know what I mean? Pause, you know what I mean? And I definitely, apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't that serious. I knew what it was. You know what I mean? And I was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I was out of linea. You dig? So, that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, sis, you ain't see what's going on, sis. You don't see what's going on out here, man. Oh man, it's nasty work, sis. It's nasty, man. It's nasty work going out here. The word around town, I got played. Niggas made mockery of me. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what's going on around here right now, man. Yeah, pretty much. Ledge in China hit me up. You know how that go. Hit me up, yo. Let's put this together, get it, and throw it on your channel. Go live on it and stir the sector up. You know what I mean? So we did that. So we lined it up. You know what I mean? Pretty much it was a play. Yo, Bucks, get it, throw that shit on there, throw it on there, and we got the response. I don't know how they got it. The response. Only thing China and Led said was, yo, when we get to the bag, we gonna come back and snatch you. We got you. Then I guess the people on the sector, they took that as they sunned me. You know what I'm saying? They did me dirty. You know what I mean? They was clowning me. You know what I mean? So it's like, wow. Like, we clearly explained it before we even did the video. Like, we lined it up. And the only one who caught it was behind the ball. Rich Martinez, salute. Oh, man. Hold, yo, sis, I'm going to play it for you, sis. Hold on, I'm going to play it for you, sis. And they what's naming me behind this video. I'm going to play it for you in a minute, sis. Yeah, they making fun of me behind this video right here, sis. Yeah. Yeah, they making fun of me behind this video. Pardon the eyes for the people who've seen it already, but y'all already know how I go. Alright, so you still in the building, sis? Alright, check it out. I'm about to play it for you, sis, and you tell me where you feel I got played at.
Buck, what's poppin', yo? What's poppin', Buck? Yo, what's good, man? Yo, them niggas still ain't subscribing yet, I see, man. Nah. They wildin', you heard? Mm-hmm. They wildin'. Buck, what's Gucci? Gucci, look. Fresh kiss. Huh? What's in it? Oh. Thank you. All right. Yo, what's good, man? It's good, man. I'm feeling good. Subscribe, man. Yo, go subscribe, man. What up, man? What y'all doing? Y'all arguing? I'm trying to figure out what y'all doing right now. Run it, yo, 050 Buck, run the dirty sector. Straight up. Run the dirty sector. We trying to get it. Now, he run the dirty sector. Let him run it. Let him run the shit. 050 Buck, run the dirty sector. You heard? Straight up. You heard about the state inside out. Yeah. How DCR and them doing over there, man? I haven't watched DCR. Them niggas is missing. Them niggas is missing in action, nigga. Yo, look, everybody missing in action. 050 Buck. We passed the reins down to 050 Buck. He run the dirty sector now. Y'all niggas checking their heads, man. Straight up. That would have environment good if it all over the dirty sector. Oh, God, it's crazy. They got shut the fuck. Talk about it. That's right. We bringing you. The money get bigger, we bringing you, man. You always kept this. You always kept it. Everybody else's age got taken. That nigga's not around. That nigga's is dusty. Buck got the, come on, man. Nah, Buck's run the dirty sector right now. I ain't gonna lie. Buck run.
So, in so many words, sis, they took that. Hold on. Yo, sis, I'm gonna drop the link. Let me drop the link. I hope you got time today, sis. Because I like to hear, you won, you'll hit me in the background. You know what I mean? When the nigga out of pocket, you know what I mean? The nigga out of lean out. You one of them. That'll hit a nigga up and let a nigga know, nigga, you out of pocket. That was out of pocket, homie. You know what I'm saying? That was out of pocket. I dropped the link for you, sis, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going on. You know what I mean? You told me to explain. That's what's going on. So, they taking that and they like, yo, you got played. Not even knowing we playing them. We made the play. Yo, we made the play. You dig? Now that, we think they said this, and we said that. We said that. Only part we was wrong on is we thought they was going to go in more on me being kicked out of the whip and all that. We thought they was going to run with that. But they ran with, yo, as soon as I get on, We gonna come back and we gonna come scoop you. They ran with that. That was the only thing we was wrong on. That was gonna happen. Everything else, everything else was groovy. Everything else, it was groovy Louie. Everything else hit fast. Word up. Everything else hit fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you can't make this up. So now, you know, they running around, you know, oh yeah, you know, E salute, Humble Gemini salute, Rich Martinez salute. Yeah. So, you know, I'm like, man, you know, it is what it is, man. And, you know, behind the bar caught it, man. You know what I'm saying? Behind the bar caught it. You know what I mean? And that was a good look. 1609 salute, my guy. And that was a good look. You know what I'm saying? But he did have a point. You know what I mean? As content creators, you know, we definitely must give room for the supporters to have their opinion. You know what I mean? That's a whole fact. You know what I mean? That right there, I agree on. I agree on that. I agree on that right there. You know what I mean? That's definitely a fact. But other than that, you know, you got to let them keep talking, man. You know what I mean? They did something to rile the sector up. You know what I mean? That's what that was. You did? Rile the sector up. And that's what I did. You know what I mean? And, you know, you get the bad feedback. DBN shooting at somebody. Sir Valentino salute. So, you know, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm playing the game. It's the game. You know what I mean? It's the game. I ain't mad at it. I play it. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's spooky, right? When you sit back and you just watch, you know what I'm saying? You watch, how can I say, you watch what's going on, and you watch, you know, the people have their opinions on things. But then it's also a difference, man, when you sit back and you watch grown men invest time in another man. It's weird. It is so weird. And why Nikki Baby salute. It's weird, people. Like, and that's a fact. You can't invest that much time into talking about another man. Y'all talking about what I don't be around with a woman and all. I guarantee you any female that's around me would never allow me to be sitting up there talking about another nigga. Shoot a salute. Never. I wasn't even raised that way. I tell you where I'm from and where I was raised. You know, if you sitting there and you talking about a nigga, you scheming on him. That's what a nigga tell you. Yo, what up with you scheming on him? Sis, what's Papino?
Yo, what's poppin', bro? What's poppin'?
You already, man. Did you see that? You see that? So they took that video, right? And they ran with, yeah, the nigga played them. The nigga said, once I get the bag right, I'm gonna come back and scoop you. I'm like, where is that like, how is that making me look bad?
Okay, disclaimer. Okay, this is my unbiased opinion. I don't know who's talking about, bro. I don't know because I don't be around. I be where I be at. You get what I'm saying? It's not personal to anybody, or I'm not taking sides or nothing for real. But they did what you said. They shot the alley-oop. Like, they knew it was gonna be talked about. That was the point for it to be talked about. Because in the dirty sector, what is everybody doing talking? You know, like, it was.
And the only one who caught it was behind the bar. We tell it in the video, sis. We say it in the video. It's gonna get the sector going bonkers. That's what we did it for. But you know,
because it's like 050 the home. I'm sorry, it's the plays over here. You know what I'm saying? It's the plays of content, but it's the end goal is content. That's the key word, content.
That's a fact.
To the content, everybody gonna get there different, but just get to the content.
That's it. Take that alley-oop and dunk it.
People too grown and don't have, you know what I'm saying? It's no benefit in that. What would be the benefit to be trying to play you in public? What not? You don't say not trying to be funny, but what would the gain be?
Sis,
So
I said that. I said, why would they take time out? They chilling with their kids and their wives and all. Why would they take time out of that to call me to make me look bad on YouTube, where they can go to their own situation and do that?
and then not trying to be funny, not even if we want to shake it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? To call somebody to make somebody look bad. There's hundreds of people they could call to make look bad. I'm not trying to be funny. Maybe
Yo,
talk about, but like I said, I don't know who's talking about it. But you know what I'm
yo.
saying? Like, there's a way to make a person feel bad and then make it comical. You know what I'm saying? That can't happen over here with anybody that's 050 for real.
And that's the weird thing, though, sis. It's like when you sit back sometime and you watch, and you be like, hey, yo, it's really a bunch of dudes just sitting around gossiping about a bunch of dudes. That's kind of weird. You know what I mean? I had to really dissect that. Like, yo, that's spooky. You mean to tell me you invest that much time and what another nigga got going on in his life?
Yeah, that's spooky just for anybody, whether it's male or female, period. So
But you'd rather come from a female, though. You know what I mean? Like a female, like, yeah. You know, you get down with the female, you expect that. You know what I'm saying? But when you talk about a dude that's investing time in another dude, what he's doing, they mad because that person didn't react the way they wanted them to react. Like, that's like me mad at you because you ain't react to a situation that I wanted you to react to.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Like I said, that's why I'm like, I'm unbiased, and on that, it depends on what the situation was. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if the situation like deals with loyalty, like if this is your people like that for real, and you know what I'm saying, like you was in that situation and they roll for you, like it kind of is, you know, a little bit expected back. But like I said, I don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
It's coming from a supportive view. It's coming from a supportive view. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being said, it's not, you know, like a bad thing. It's just a thing where it's like, how is that the only thing you took out of that? I thought when people say, yo, when I go get that bag and I come back and scoop you, if that's what's really gonna happen, I thought that's a come up.
It is, but see, this is, you gotta understand where we at too, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's really a sprinkle of people in this sector that are genuine people for real. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Instead of looking at the glass half full, the majority of the people over here look at the glass half empty. It's a problem all the time because a problem is needed to carry. It's fucked up to say, but a problem is needed to carry on this sector. This sector is basically the beef sector junior, so it's like it can't function without that. Because
that's a fact.
You do content, you don't always be beef with people. There's a couple people here. Eve, she do mad content, and everybody in chat, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the chat because how this computer set up, but I send my love to anybody that sent it to me. But listen, whenever people like y'all are doing content that's positive, or even just celebrity gossip about people that is not even over here, the numbers in the chat don't be the same. As soon as somebody's talking about somebody, and that's not just this sector, it's just life in general, unfortunately. People, the drama's more interesting than real shit.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely dramatic over here. It's definitely dramatic.
You gotta expect that, bro. You can't be like sitting there like, it's so shocking. You can't be that shocked because you've been here a minute. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what you was gonna get. And it proves the point.
Right. That's my angle. Proving that point. That's why we did it. Proving that point. Niggas don't rock with you that you think rock with you. Like you said, they are looking at that empty glass.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? As long as they feel like they on a level, because you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my bros. They are doing they 1-2 step. But people can't be looking. It's like I said in the beginning, it's about content. Even some of the people, like, even though people don't see all of us around, like 050 is still a thing. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just everybody's doing their own shit.
But don't that make it great? Shouldn't that make that great? Like, everybody came from that same umbrella, then transformed like Voltron, and they went over there and did their own thing and was successful.
Right. So they're not gonna promote nothing over here for real unless it's content worthy with promoting. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta look at it. It's just like here with the algorithm. I had to learn that the hard way. When I stayed in the Nature Boy algorithm, my numbers was doing what they needed to do. Them checks was healthy. You understand? The minute I decided I wanted to do what the fuck I wanted to do, it fucked up the algorithm for me. And I ain't never get back to that algorithm. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact.
So when something's working for people, they got to stick to that. The dirty sector, of course, it was the start, but you can't stay here and grow. Nobody could grow in this sector because even it's like, and this is crazy because in other sectors, it be drama, but not trying to be funny. That shit be fake manufactured drama. You know what I'm saying? It be plays behind the scenes drama.
Right. Fact. Shit you done seen already.
You get what I'm saying? Like, subscribers don't know, but we know. It's just like with China and Hassan and all of them or whatever. In the beginning, we thought it was real beef. We thought it was real smoke. But they had a bigger goal on the back end that all of us is not going to see the back end. You get what I'm saying? And if you're not doing content, China not going to support it. Harlem not. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people that was here felt like just because I'm doing shit means I'm supposed to be supported because I'm 050. No, you got to do something that fits the algorithm.
Right. Facts.
Doing.
That's a fact. BV, salute, big bro.
What's popping, bad vibes?
Yeah, salute. Yeah, I was just add on, yo. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Fuck what the haters saying and keep going, yeah?
Hey, you know what? Hey, yo, BV.
Listen.
Hey, yo, hold on, BV. Let me ask you a question. Then you make a statement like this. Don't worry. When I come back, I got y'all.
Yeah, let us get to the next step. I'm definitely reach back for you and King Troll. That ain't no cap, so yeah. People could think it's all the game they want to, yeah.
You can't, yo, you know what?
I got some ideas.
They think you saying that right now. You just said that, so now you just belittle me too. Cause you know they said, you know, when China and Harlem told me that, they belittled me. They made me look like a little nigga. So now you said that to me. So now you just added on to the fire, and now you just belittle me now
I
too.
don't see no fires, bro. I ain't belittling you nothing. I'm on your side. Ain't no belittling nothing. They can believe what they want to believe. Yeah? Ain't no fires around us. It's success around us. The next level. They say they want to say. Yeah. Keep paying attention though, bro. The same way like they saying they looking down, we looking down, and we definitely gonna lock this sector down. What it is, yeah. Like seriously.
That's facts of the matter. You know what I'm saying? And it's better to be talked about than to not be talked about. You know what I'm saying? To be the one that's doing the talking. So that's just how I look at shit. Like, and that's just it. So everybody is not gonna like you. Everybody is not gonna get along. But like I said earlier, if you in this sector, it's to be expected. It's to be expected because hate is the product in this sector. Nothing positive be going on here, and when something is positive going on, nobody want to be a part of it. It's not interesting enough. It's, you know, that's fucked up, but it's the truth.
That's a fact.
Numbers are telling.
And we all can use the help, especially like you saying, people when we get up, it's good for people like me in a position to get up and recognize and reach back. And this ain't no cap, yeah? Exactly. It's good. That's what we supposed to do. Right. Harlem, like you said, with Harlem in China, with Nadi, with everybody in the sector, we all actually elevated on a certain plateau. We need the help, yeah?
Yeah,
but now look how they look at it though. The angle they looking at is like, yo, y'all down with the same. This is what they saying about me. Yo, you down with the same team, nigga. If a nigga at the table and there's a plate, all y'all supposed to eat at that plate. I said to myself, that's why half of you niggas ain't nowhere. Cause y'all want to be in the same seat as the boss and you don't know how to play your position.
Everybody can eat. But everybody's gonna play their part to eat.
You gotta play your part. Facts.
Right. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians, bro.
Right. The child story, the hen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I might be being a little too corny for y'all. But it's basically a children's story, and that's something that always stuck with me when I was a kid. When my grandpa told me that story, it was a hen that wanted to make bread, right? But nobody wanted to help. The head is like, yo, I just need the flour from you. Now I can't do it. Now I just need the water from you. Now I can't do, you know what I'm saying? But the head said, fuck it. I'm going to make this bread anyway because I really wanted it. I wanted to share with y'all, but I'm going to make it. When the hen made the bread and that shit was busting, everybody, can I get a slice? Can I get a slice? Can I get that? Pete, you know what I'm saying? The point is you got to have a part to play.
That's right.
The point of a team is everybody has a part to fucking play. If you're not
and when that and Colo, Cola, when that part is recognized and it's real and sincere, it's only right that you reach back and pull it up, and support it for real.
So how I look like? So why they dragging me in the sector? Got me looking like the
you paying? Listen, Bucks. You paying too much attention, and I'm talking. You the one getting paid to talk, not them. You the one.
I be that for real, because it's a part of they in my bedtime, and you know what I'm saying. They, like I said, they be throwing the positive stuff in there. I be in KTs and I be in Eves a lot. I don't really know what the fuck is going on with the regular everyday people, because not trying to be funny, I don't want to sit and be listening and talking about people that's just like me. I want to talk about famous people. You know, I want to be in famous people business.
That's a fact.
I want to be in somebody that's either doing the same shit as me or worse than me. I
don't better.
None of that.
Or better.
That's a whole fact. You ain't never lied. G-Mac, salute. You ain't never lied about that.
That's the whole importance of leveling up, bro.
G-Mac. But you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. People don't take offense to that, because if that's the case, then a lot of people's getting played. I'm getting played because I get shared out like a motherfucker. You understand? Like they show the kid love for real, and it's off the humble. I don't have to be like, can you share this? Can you do that? If it's content worthy and it fits the algorithm, my shit getting shared. That's why I stopped talking about the stuff I was talking about. Like, okay, let me jump in this arena, because this is where we all at anyway. Just at different pieces of the perspective, but it's all the same shit.
Right. But I want to give you your flowers directly for the support too, Cole. I see you in the backdrop, everything I'm doing. I definitely want to do that with you directly. You too, Bucks. You too, Buck. Yeah, we've been on this shit. We ain't no new faces or new voices on this. We've been up here for years. So I don't know.
As I should.
I don't know who's missing them out.
As I should. You know what I'm saying? As I should. I see the sis doing something on the gram. I'm pulling up. You know what I mean? Sis got that. She got that thing going on. That's a dope idea, sis. Word to my mother. You hit that one out the park.
Thank you, bro. Because we do need to support. But like I said, if you gonna get bent out of shape over here with people talking about, you need to go to another sector.
Yeah, you gotta go that way. Yeah, that's a fact. You gotta go that way.
Go south. Fly south. Yeah, fly south. It's getting cold outside.
YouTube is bigger than over here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you need to go venture out. Go venture out. Meet other people from other sectors. There's hundreds of thousands of sectors in here. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can grow. It's different people. As ghetto and ratchet as I am, most of my subscribers is career orientated. I'm not even gonna fucking hold you. And they've been real helpful and supportive. Over here, nah. If people ain't beefing, it ain't about shit.
Facts.
You can't go nowhere like that. So if you want to grow for real, bro, or some real shit, it's nice that they did give you the crown for the dirty sector, but not trying to be funny. That's not a crown that nobody should really want.
Nah, but you know what that was about, though, sis.
I knew it was to start content, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. You see how I'm grinding, yo, sis. You see how I'm grinding over here, sis. I'm working, man. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I need to do. You know what I mean? I came from a decent spot where, I said to myself, I am not looking at a ghost. You can make it happen on this YouTube. And I think I came from a dope cloth, and I'm going to do what I do, and I'm going to put on. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, the only reason why I be mad at myself for being hard-headed. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be somewhere else, man, doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? Being as though my foot in the door already, and I got to stop, I got to stop entertaining certain situations. Like, it's a saying. If you want better, you got to do better. You can't be expecting better, when you dealing with peoples and they don't want better. You ain't gonna get nowhere. You know what I mean? So if you trying to make something happen in the YouTube career, I can't be dealing with somebody else, right? And they ain't, I'm off that. I ain't trying to do nothing on no YouTube. How I'm gonna gain? You know what I'm saying? Well, where my growth gonna come from? You know what I mean? So that falls on me. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, other than being hard-headed, man, I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna keep doing what it's doing until the wheels fall off.
But you knowing all of that, bro, you see what you said? You said a mouthful. Now you gotta.
And you doing good, though. You overlapping what you're saying. You are doing good, bro. You doing good. You doing better. This is a better year than last year, the year before that, and all that. Don't nobody tell you different, son.
That's
Just
a
keep
fact,
doing
man.
what you're doing.
Fly, bro.
Salute
You
to
need to
that.
Right.
fly. You need to leave. You need to because you're comfortable here. A lot of people that's here is comfortable here. That's why this shit is still here. Leave. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like,
You right. Word to
come
mother. You
back
dead
and
right.
visit.
Yo,
Leave.
and you smart enough, Bucks. You not stupid. We all up here know you're not stupid. You smart enough to know how to rebrand and redirect. Rebrand and redirect, yeah?
That's
If you
like
don't
That's
want
it.
to have it.
sports is something you be doing that. So I don't know shit about sports. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
come up in the class and give you your view. But there's other shit that you're talking about that's worth a coin. Nobody knows any of us here but us. If you get what I'm saying.
That's a fact. You absolutely right.
So you need to jump out the fucking nest and just say fuck it. And come, like I said, come back and visit. This don't make this your content no more.
Yeah.
None of it. You understand? Just go. And that's not just you. That's everybody here that be tipping their toe in the water and like they know they got content, know that they can do dope shit, know that they got other shit going on, knowing they could talk about a whole book of shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're wasting your energy and you're wasting your light the fuck here. This is the dark side, the dark. Okay.
You already know. I know. I'm the dark side general.
And we're in the dark. We don't want to be in the fucking dark. Don't come out the fucking light, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even when
Yeah.
you do the updates, you get what I'm saying? That's something to do. That's something to do. You know how hard it was for me to get the fuck out that Nature Boy shit? Even though I fucked my algorithm up, I was like, I'm getting the numbers and everything, but you motherfuckers is not here for me. Y'all not here. Y'all here to hear me talk about somebody else. You hear me to talk about these his weird ass bitches and shit. You're here. You're not here because of Cola. You're here to hear what Cola's gonna say about somebody else. So that's why when I end up fucking the algorithm, because I'm like, nah, like no, fuck that shit. Like this nigga is a bum. Like you understand? Why am I
Yeah.
talking about these bums? You that's all the feel away. Because you should feel away. If you think you're better than somebody, you shouldn't be talking about them, period. That looks crazy. That's like when you walking down the street and you see a homeless person, a bum on the floor, and you decide I'm gonna make content out of that bum. I'm gonna talk about them. Or you look crazy. You look crazy because how did you think that you was better than whatever the fuck you talking about? You supposed to just ask people to fuck out. I don't follow
Talk about
anybody
it.
I don't like on here. I do not follow. I'm not sub to. I don't give a fuck what you might be talking about, what could be twisted into something you talking about. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And people be acting like they don't fuck with people and don't like people, but be stalking people.
Talk about it.
I don't want to look or deal with anything that irks my spirit. I don't want to interact with. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. None of that shit. So people like that extracurricular bullshit. That shit is depressing. That shit give you health problems. We all like 35 and older. We got to, you understand? We can't just be on the random apparatus mad at motherfuckers we ain't never going to meet and just be yelling and acting crazy. That's stroke behavior. The fuck?
It'll
No.
definitely get you up out of here fast behavior.
Yeah.
Word. I be looking at my old joints. It was like, wow, nigga, you look like a straight bozo, nigga. All that screaming, your veins coming out your neck. You ain't getting paid for it. Wake up tomorrow, you lost your voice. Yo, I was looking bad,
That's
yo.
why like I fuck with bad vibes. Bad vibes know like me and him go back. Like you know what I'm saying? I almost crashed out on the internet. You understand? And I had to realize, yo, this the internet. Everything is content to everybody. So now you got this person where you want them. You can really do some damage to them. But all they're gonna do is call the cops on you, and then I'm gonna be content. This was just YouTube. She's so stupid. She's in jail. You get what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta be chill.
Yeah, but you can't still be up here though, talking that tough Willie ish, and then somebody pull up on you, and then now you start talking
But
about
people do
I
it
want to
all
go to
the
jail.
time, Bucks. That's the
Yeah,
crazy shit.
yeah.
People do it all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
that person, they left it alone. They were smart in that whole other sector. They left it the fuck alone because they knew it was real. But there's other people that don't get it because you didn't touch them and you didn't really shake their marbles around in their brain for real. They think it's fun and games and shit. And most of us don't live near each other, so that make it even worse. But then we gotta go back. I don't know if you knew about the nigga on the
In
Las Vegas
Vegas?
Strip.
Yeah, in Vegas.
You
Yeah.
don't understand. You can get unalived on here for talking crazy because some people really just don't give a fuck. Then you don't know what that person that you might be doing content on for months, days, and years is really going through in life.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll take their last money and catch a flight and end your whole shit and get 3 hots in the cop because that 3 hots in the cop was better than what the fuck that was going on right now when you kept fucking with them.
Anyway, right?
And this is not to nobody. I gotta, cause like I said, I'm in the dirty sector, so I gotta put disclaimers out because everybody tries to find content over here, and it don't even be people don't be talking about people. People really just be having conversations, but they're like, Cola was up there with Buck talking shit about so and so. Cola don't know who the fuck Buck's talking about. Cola,
Yeah. You know, they'd make a whole story out of false allegations. They'd put a name, or they trust me. They'd make a name to say that you was talking about that name. Trust me.
I know how it goes over here. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's why I said you shouldn't be surprised that instead of people taking the positive, like, look, these niggas is where they at right now. They got 50 Cent and all these celebrities shouting out and saying this other shit, but they still had time to talk to their homeboy. Nobody saw the positive in that though.
Right
you
though.
Know what I'm saying?
Right though.
Because that's positive as fuck. It's mad people that started with people and then end with people, and it's not even going through the race with people.
And then, mind you, we must say, because, you know, they run with the narrative, you can't meet good people on here, right? So now let's keep it real. You know, I never was in the physical with China or Harlem. You know, so literally, you know, we virtual buddies, and for them to, you know, speak upon me the way they speak upon me, that's dope within itself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, you know, you can do good things. You can move forward on this joint. You can't get to a bag. You got to lie yourself. Because the only one who can stop you is you.
You kind of had to know, but see, you knew this was going to happen. So you kind of of the shit too. You know what
no, I ain't complaining about it, sis. I'm having fun with it.
Because you talk like you giving life to whoever it is that made you feel this way. You're giving a platform to them now.
Oh, now I'm saluting them. I'm saluting them because the only one who caught it was behind the ball. He the only one.
The negative people, because I know you're not. You gave behind the ball his flowers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
everybody missed. But the majority of this conversation is about whoever made you feel like this live was necessary. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts,
so,
yeah, facts.
We're sitting here and you're giving relevancy to people that you may feel are not relevant.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, that's a fact. You're right.
You just keep it going. You put a coke and a smile on and laugh about it, like, you see, this is what we meant to do, because that's what was said in the live. But like I said, we over here, niggas is not trying to find the positive in that live. Niggas was picking apart the live to find something crazy to talk about. So you already should have been prepared for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? And you should have just been up here laughing. And that's it. And it was
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ledge, you know, I usually go on at 6, but Ledge just called me. That nigga was like, yo, what you doing? I said, I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling. He said, nigga, you better go live, nigga, and talk about it, nigga. That's all they talking about is you now. He said, now you gotta run with it. So I said, fuck it, let me get and go live and let me talk about it. So I said, you know, I heard BDB, you know what I mean, say something, and I said, damn, you know what, that's a dope point, you know what I mean. So I said, let me get and get up here, you know what I mean, and kind of diverge and merge things together. But yeah, Ledge just called me and was like, nigga, you better go live, nigga, talk about it. Nigga said, if that's what they gonna keep talking, nigga, you keep talking it. So I said, fuck it, you know what, let me get and go throw it live.
He told you the right shit. Hardy told you the right fucking shit. Because that's what you were supposed to do. When shit is hot, that's when you talk. That's like when I got almost 100K. I got one video that I reposted over 100K for Max B, and another one where I'm just talking to how I feel, almost 100K. Why? Because that's the fuck is hot now. So every video that I put out the next couple, when I stayed on that, that's what I'm learning now. Before, like, I should think the algorithm was some type of magical shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting it. It's just like I told you earlier, with you understanding that you have these things you need to do and places you need to go and how you need to carry your content and stuff like that, and not doing it, you're doing yourself as a disservice. You need to just do it. You don't need to explain to nobody like, oh, well, you know I could do this. I know I'm good at that. You fucking know this shit just pop out on people.
Right.
Just disappear for a good 30 days and revamp this whole shit and come back. Like I said, matter of fact, no, don't even fucking come back here. whatever new page you started or whatever, or start another one, start from the ground up, because the algorithm is fucked up over here.
Yeah, that's a fact, and that's definitely truth. You see my shit, sis. I ain't reached 2K yet, cause look where I'm at.
You
You know what I mean?
understand?
I got
You're
comfortable,
not
like you
reaching
said. I got
2K yet
comfortable.
because people are too haterlicious and shit. You understand? And it's like I said, it's not to no fucking body. This is how I feel and how I've been felt. That's why I play it how I play it over here. I'm cool with the people I'm cool with. I kick it with who I kick it with, and I go where the fuck I want to go. Because there's too many mixy motherfuckers. So the sprinkler people that I was talking about, those my people. Those people I'll speak to in the DM. They can hit you. You can talk to me. You can whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny, even sales wise. Because people are so hateration type shit over here, I don't even be wanting sales from motherfuckers over here for real. Unless I feel like you one of them the sprinkles. Because there's some people over here I fuck with that I know is
Right.
not on no fucking weird shit. But
Right.
any of the randoms that I'm not sure about, I'm not playing with y'all. Because people are so fucked up. Somebody will buy some shit just to put a fucked up ass review. That's how twisted these motherfuckers' minds be. You get what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
I'll turn some shit down. I'll turn some shit down. Because the way, and that's just that. But as far as that extra, oh, that's beautiful, Pop. Thank you. Can you make me another one? Thank you. I love it. Okay, thank you. That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. So it's not a bunch of bad people here. It's just a lot of sour apples with the mold on it is touching the fresh fruit. And you know when moldy fruit touch fresh fruit, that shit turns moldy. You know what I mean? That's what is happening. Get
That's a
the fuck out
fact.
of here. You
That
got
is a whole
content.
fact.
The fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? This is no brain kind of content. Because anybody can just come up and just be yelling and talking crazy to people. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever. There's no skill in that. There's no skill in that. So
At
shout out
all.
to the people, even the people that's still here that be trying to get people to get on the bandwagon, understand what the fuck they be talking about. Fuck them. Whoever don't get it, get the fuck on and take their asses with you to the next stop on the fucking train, and then like that till you get to your fucking destination. But this shit here, this is an old dilapidated train station that's not going nowhere unless you like talking shit all day. And not trying to be funny, unless we millionaires and stuff. This is a place that if you a millionaire and you bored, you come here, you try to talk shit and you feel like you in the streets. That's what you motherfuckers supposed to be doing here.
Cause that's what
Like,
it that's what it is. That, to be honest, that's what it is.
it's like
It just
recreation.
niggas
That's
ain't
what
got
you
no bread.
You know, I'm not gonna say that some people have bread, but I'm just saying this should not be the highlight for nobody. As far as like this should be like a extra, like a you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
it should be a pit stop. I'm gonna get
it's
ahead and
supposed to
use
be
this to get to that next level. When I get to
right,
that next level, it's off to the races.
right. You understand? So that's just that. It's fun. I'm not saying it's not fun at times, but it has to be draining. That if when you're locked into that content, to have to do that content all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
once you're locked in, it's like YouTube and a lot of social media is fickle. Wherever the subscriber or the follower came to you for is what they expect from you from now on. So if they came and this, you get what I'm saying? Back to the
Yep.
Nature Boy shit. I got my monetization for real. I was monetized before the Nature Boy shit, but I got to 5K off of Nature Boy shit. That shit just went boom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I said, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? I had 1,000 in my fucking lives. The shit was fucking crazy. But see, all of them 3,000 extra people that came at that time or whatever and stuff, that's what the fuck they came there for was Nature Boy shit. They ain't give a fuck what I was talking about outside of that shit. You understand? So
Yeah.
whatever you start picking up momentum on, you have to stick with. You can't jump play, back and forth. You can't be like, today I'm dirty sector content, tomorrow I'm gonna talk about the Jets game or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It loses people, and then you'll have people, because not trying to be funny, I lost some of my originals. I used to do Reform Ratchet story times where a lot of this stuff, like in the beginning, like when China was talking about a lot of these niggas that was locked up I know a lot of these niggas, like I've had experiences. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was
Right.
in the street for real.
So you kind of confuse
But what I did
your algorithm.
yeah, I went and I decided, okay, I'm gonna tell stories like my own personal stories. I'm just gonna change the names to stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get into no like legal stuff or no weird shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So My original core, like my people that I know fuck with me for real. Those people. When I got on that Nature Boy shit, I started to lose some of the people because they like, yo, Cola, what is this shit? Like, we here to support you, but they told me straight up, we ain't come here for this. I had people, but I love, like, my brother, Deepwater, love him. Niggas send a nice cash app. I need you to do a story time so to get me back over there because they did not want me where the fuck I was at because that's not what they fell in love with the channel about. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said with you, you should have been at your 2000. You should have been there. You get what I'm saying? But the algorithm is not set up here for that to happen. It's like we in a dark corner somewhere. Some people know we're here, and some people don't. Then some people know we here and they don't care to go over there. You get what I'm saying? So if you're trying to really be successful, bro, you gotta go someplace else. I know you love it here, like it, whatever the fuck. You got to go someplace else because the algorithm don't know what the fuck to do with you. Because they're like, we're liking this positive shit. We're liking, wow. Because the algorithm is worried about the what you call it, the ads. And that's what's important. BMW and fucking what you call it, whatever. Those people is not gonna put ads on none of this shit for real.
Mm-hmm.
You have to work hard and everything like that. Football and all that shit, when you be talking about that shit, that's super ad friendly. And you working on your cursing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? You can do way better. You can do way better.
I appreciate that, sis. That's a fact. But you know, you always the one that'll let a nigga know what it is. You know what I mean? That's why I salute you, man. Bro, I
Yeah,
support
bro.
anything you do.
I don't know, but I just need you to, you gotta do something else. There's a couple people in here that need to do something else. I'm just not gonna put them on blast, but there's a couple people in here that can take the fuck off. They can really, you understand?
Yep.
Really shake some shit up, do some shit, do some content. But the algorithm is confused as fuck with them. Like, we don't know what to do with you because we don't want to bring these positive people over here, these square ass people over here, and they confused. Like, oh, I didn't know that you get what I'm saying? That's how people be looking at it. If they come and they come with some positive shit and then they see you up here next week cursing people out, acting crazy, you lost a sub because now they confused because that's probably not even the energy that they into in their real life. That they come in here to chill. They're like, oh, you're calling that girl a bitch? And you're a man. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
it's not a good look. Not a good look.
That's the whole fact. It's called confusing your algorithm, man. Like you said, YouTube don't know what to do with you. They don't know where to place you, and the ads that you need, they ain't gonna want to rock with you.
Right, because they're not doing all that work for you. You're not a famous person. You get what I'm saying? We're not famous people. So they're not gonna go the extra step to figure out where to place us to get the coin. They're gonna just be like, all right, over here. I be having edible commercials and shit. And that's crazy because I sell edibles, but still, I'm being realistic. I don't have BMW and all that shit on my stuff because I curse too much. My stuff, like I said, Nature Boy fucked up the algorithm. His weird ass followers. You know how many times I lost monetization, bro?
A lot. I think when we first what's the name locked in, you was like on your maybe second, third channel.
Nah, I've always had my channel. I've lost monetization where I couldn't make money for shit. I keep a channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how far to go with shit. And then who to talk to. You understand? Lie and fuck with people. Some people don't know what to do when people lie on your channel. So they just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna start over. You get what I'm saying?
Well, it happened to me 7 months ago. They took my monetization. You know what I mean? Snatched my joint. I'm like, for what? I think they hit me with reuse of content.
They were calling me a bully, bro. And that's why I said, like, and then when you got people that's weird, because a lot of people that follow Nature Boy and jacked his ass was weird. So they was like mass reporting, calling me a bully. Because that's what YouTube kept telling me. I'm like, what the fuck? That to take videos. I'm like, who am I bullying? I'm bullying a rapist? Are you serious?
Yeah.
A possible edit? Are you serious? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm sorry, I can't see the chat, y'all. I'm sorry. But hey to everybody. I don't want y'all to think I'm being rude or whatever, but I'm just zoning right now with bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah. But
you know,
them, they got love. They got love for all of us. But like I said, if no content is being made, they're not gonna support that. They're just gonna be around like they're gonna fuck with you, like that's bro, that's sis, that's whoever and shit. But if you're not really doing nothing that can fit into the program, that's just what it is, and it's not no fuck shit. It's not, it's
Yeah,
not
like
no
they
fake.
like they be wanting you to be mad. Like nigga, I told the other day, I'm like, to be real with you, man. Where I'm at right now, man, and I could have did it by myself. You understand? I never did a YouTube, never knew what it was until the bros came through and allowed me to do what I do. And boom, now you got 050 bucks. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that I could tip my hat to them and say, y'all can't do nothing else for me. Y'all did what y'all supposed to do. I took that alley and I dunked it. All that, get
Like, hold
mad
on,
at them
bro.
because of this, get mad at them because of that. Nah, that ain't what I do, man. You know what I mean? Yo, why you still got 050 on your name? And I be like, hey, yo, y'all dudes be investing too much energy into other grown men, man. That's a fact. Like that right there be like, yo, come on. You gotta allow a person to deal with what he deal with the way he deal with it. You can't kind of trying to like force somebody to deal with a situation the way that you would deal with it, because they gonna deal with it different. They ain't gonna be talking about you this, and then that same person that wanted you to deal with it the way he would have dealt with it or she would have dealt with it. Once the situation go wrong for you, you go back to them. They not trying to help. They not doing nothing. They gonna look at you and laugh. That's a fact. They gonna look at you and laugh. Ron BX, salute my guy. Yeah, they gonna look at you and laugh. You understand what I'm saying? So it's always a great bill. You know what I mean? And just know, because some people really don't know. They running straight into a brick wall, but they don't know no better. So you can't blame them. You know what I mean?
And
You
that's just
definitely
what it
can't blame.
is. If people's too dangerous, and that's the thing, you can love people and people can be dangerous to something that you're building. And they might not be dangerous on purpose. They're just a liability. You understand? Where they're not purposely trying to destroy whatever it is that you're building or built or whatever and stuff. It's just chaos be in some people.
I know. I went through with my little man. That's what I went through with my little man, yo. You know what I mean? Spoil you, had it good, get a nigga everything, ran the business the way he
Hold
wanted
on,
to.
bro. Give me 1 second. Just I'll be right back. 1 second.
All right, copy. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a fact. Went through it, you know what I mean? Same way. You know what I mean? And, he wanted to do his own thing. You know what I mean? He wanted to bring extra attention on what I was doing. So being being as though that, every vehicle he driving, it comes back, it belongs to me. So now I'm getting the kind of interactions, with the Lord that I shouldn't be getting. You know what I'm saying? That's just my little man. He wanted, they be wanting that fame. You know what I mean? Fame came to him fast because who I be, and he ran with it. You know what I mean? So I had to kind of like go my way and let my man go his way. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that sometime. It ain't no knock on it. It ain't no lack of. I ain't gonna say lack of love, but ain't no love loss. But you just got to know and understand, protect your brand. You know what I mean? So you got to do that. You got to make bad. How can I say? Because I would consider that not a bad decision, but you got to make some tough decisions. You know what I mean? And sometimes tough decisions, it can work out great for you, or or it could work out bad. Either way, you know what I mean? It's all upon how the person on the other side take that decision that you made. You dig that you made. So it's always it's always that situation though when it comes down to you making a wise decision for you. A lot of people ain't gonna like it. A lot of people ain't gonna jack it. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they may act like they riding with you, when they see an opportunity. You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't even see that. But it is what it is. You just gotta just stand on law, stay firm. You know what I mean? The whole motive is this, people. If you know who you are, man, you will go wherever you want to go. But you got to know thyself. If you don't know thyself, then you're in the way and you damaging not only yourself, but people around you. You're damaging it. And that's what's going on a lot on these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? Dudes just be they be damaged goods, man. And they be so damaged, the only thing they know is damage. So when they, participate in someone's show, all they do is bring damaged thoughts. You know what I mean? Because their whole purpose is to damage. It's damage. No longer good. So that's all they know. You know what I mean? Very sudden, man. You see some guys who's already supposed to be where they be and get up on a panel, and they get their bill on. You know what I mean? You ain't getting your bill on when you know at one point you nigga talk about this and then go back and then talk about that. That ain't no dope bill. Definitely ain't a dope bill. Cause them the same ones that's gonna be at the top of them steps, man. When you got that finger on that top step, they gonna be that's gonna be the boot that step on that motherfucker. Word, that's gonna be the boot that step on it.
I hate on my computer on here. Hold on. Let me see something.
Well, we can hear you now.
No, I'm not talking about that. Like, because I can't really see the chat for real, and I don't like that. So I'm about to try to go on my phone and see.
She said she don't like that. So, man, don't see the chat for real. That's that Baltimore lingo. We don't see the chat. Everything they say is for real. Yeah, I gotta walk like this for real. Yeah, I gotta smoke that for real.
That was New York stuff. That's
Be more. They be on it for real. They for real you to death, man. You be like, all right, I know you serious, nigga.
Hey, Mr. X, I seen you in the chat, Mr. X. You got 2 channels because I don't see nobody. Who else?
Yeah, it's 2 lives going on. I got one. I got a live. I got the vertical. You know, they got that new shit. Yeah, it's the vertical going on in the StreamYard. Yeah, everybody on the StreamYard though. Now that's what they on the StreamYard. But you can kind of tell who what, because with the vertical, they put the vertical symbol there to let you know that's people viewing from the vertical and people viewing for the StreamYard joint.
That's when I stopped. I said, "Fuck this! I ain't paying for StreamYard. I'm on Restream." Because I'm like, when YouTube checks stop paying for StreamYard, I was like, I'm not using my money for this. Fuck this.
Yeah, shit. That's a fact. You see that duck? You see that duck on my joint, right? Word up. That with the duck on there or off is not giving me an extra pay. That's a fact. Exactly. And that advance, the joint that I was getting, that shit was $89.99 for a month. I'm like, what? If I don't get, and I get it a month, but it's like I'm not letting y'all get my joint just for this to have the duck removed.
Right.
You know what I mean? I keep that duck right on there. You know what I mean? Until that thing get where I needed to be. That's a fact. That Tyson Garcia salute. Word. But yeah, other than that, I just have fun with it, man. You know what I mean? It was definitely dope. You know what I mean? The sector needed it riled up a little bit. Because it's definitely messy. Yeah, it's messy in the sector right now. Dudes getting dragged left and right. You know what I mean? And it's like they not built for it, man. Like a lot of the people that's around right now and that's doing content, they're not built, man. They definitely not ready, man. And it's like I guess they just woke up and said, "Yo, let me push the button and go live." Some of them not ready. That's why you got a lot of people channels getting shot. That's what's going on now, sis, over here. They shooting niggas channels. You know what I mean? Yo, it's word. I mean, at a rapid pace. Niggas, it's getting so wicked. Dudes is getting 2 strikes on their channel, like, simultaneously. They wake up, they join going tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what's going on now, man, because you got all these new content creators, that claim they've been around for a while, and, but you could tell how they move. Like, you ain't been around for a while, because this is what you won't be doing. You know what I mean? They get mad. Motherfucker make a short. They make a short about you. Oh, they gonna report your page.
But what's crazy though, bro? A lot of them probably have been around a while, but they've been in the bushes. That's just like in the beef sector now. It's like a lot of new people that was around, but ain't really like
participate. Yeah, they stayed in the bushes.
Some people stay and they learn enough stuff. And then when they've got enough information, that's when, okay, now I could integrate myself into this sector and just do whatever. Because people been doing that shit for years. It's just not in this sector. That's just getting new now in the dark side or whatever.
Right.
But people been stealing people channels and taking them down for years in other sectors. For years, bro. So it's not even it's new to y'all. And it's dangerous because, like I said, a lot of them people, they was sitting up there. They probably went back years and years on whoever's video they wanted to beef with, found some shit that nobody cared about umpteen years ago, and now they got it right in their back pocket.
And that's what it is. Now it's getting called out now. Before you wouldn't know who doing it. That's the scary thing. Like you wouldn't know who doing it then. Now, they letting it be known they did it.
Yeah. And those people 9 times they're from a sector they've been doing that for years, and they bored and they need new troll food. And the dark side, unfortunately, is new troll food because it gives. We like the beef. Every sector be beefing, so there's no positive nothing. It's just how much negative is going on in each sector. You understand what I'm saying? Some just don't beef as much, or the way they beef is a little different. Some people don't curse when they beef, but beef is happening all over YouTube. You understand? So as far as we go, because there's people like in other sectors that I be in that they know of like the dirty sector, but they don't really know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we like the beef sector, like we like the hood beef sector. Like, because the beef sector, they be beefing because you hear beef sector, you like, this must be a bunch of ratchet people. No, they're ratchet professionals. It's a lot of doctors and nurses and shit going on over there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But they with the shit, it's the entertainment of, it's the sparring. But niggas know how to keep it sparring. We're a little hood with it because if somebody can touch somebody, they're gonna touch somebody. Or try to, if they know where they're gonna live, we might pull up in front of their house. Kind of like the Mo3 sector. Mo3, they be fighting all the time. People be pulling up all the time because they're on here, but they're people that know each other in real life though, for real.
Oh.
You understand? And it came here with the bag, but they know each other. It's not like, oh, I met you on YouTube. Like most of us, we met each other on YouTube.
Right.
Some of us we met in real life. Some of us we may never meet in real life. These are people that already had shit going on and came here for a bag, and then shit happened.
Yeah, that's a fact, Rich Martinez. It's been going down. But you're right though. And a lot of them other sectors, they know how far to go. It's just this sector, it get dark. They want to dox your house, and do nothing with it.
No, they do that there too, bro.
Nah, but they pull up, you said though. They pull up. Yeah. Like over here, like I'm saying, they do it for no reason, just to say I doxed you.
The Mo3 sector, people pull up. In the beef sector, it's classy ratchet. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But people, they be putting people children up on there, fucking calling people actual jobs, that type of doxing.
Yeah.
The videos. You understand?
Yeah.
Like your whole entire life type of doxing, but it ain't never gonna leave off of this. So don't say nothing everything that's happening here now is new to here. But it's been being done for years and done 10 times worse in other fucking shit. It's just over here, it's not, people don't do that shit all the time, so it's kind of weird. Like, oh, we taking shit, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Like it's kind of foreign to certain people that's here. You know what I mean? And like you said, once you step out of here and you go to them other joints, you will see that it been going on.
Yeah. People done been to jail, people been on parole because of YouTube. Probation and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they can't make a YouTube or be on YouTube because that's part of their fucking shit. Because somebody done played with somebody kid a little too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think what's name got caught up like that. The nigga, what's the nigga name? I threw that nigga the alley-oop too with Tankhead. So Bosley. So Bosley was like that. Yeah, nigga had his parole. That was in his parole joint. He can't go on YouTube. Can't do none of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because even though a lot of people, we do this shit, and it's a lot of people be like, oh, it's just content. It's really not. It'd be laws broken every day when people be on like a lot of shit.
Defamation of character.
Yeah. Every day. Every day. It's just up to whether or not the person that it's happening to and how far they want to take it. You understand? But yeah, it's a lot.
That's why I be rebranding niggas. I give a nigga another name in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Word up. I rebrand a nigga name in a minute.
It'd be a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta just stick with who's positive and fuck with you. Like that's like I said, I'm over here, but I go where it's fun at. If it's too dark, I don't want to be there. If it's too much nigga on nigga crime as far as talking about, like, no, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like men talking about men. That's me personally. I don't like that shit. Unless the man is being talked about somebody I don't like, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's interesting, but I'm not coming to to see just some random shit going on. I'm not. Or I'll go to there's certain people I go to where it'll start off beef, but then it'll end off educational. I'll go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's a fact.
I'm gonna learn somewhere. I'm gonna learn something in the midst of this beefing. That's where you'll find me at. But
I think the longest back and forth on over here now, but I ain't even gonna say over here, but over here is I think is the Zip with the 10 toes. They still going back and forth.
And I don't watch either one of them. I'm not trying to be funny. I wasn't even watching them. No, thank you, babe. Thank you. I wasn't even watching them, like, you know what I'm saying, when we was doing the Clash of the Titans and all that stuff, and they was pulling up. It's not personal. It's just, you know, I just it's not fun to me. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Especially when it get redundant, you like hold on, you like it get to a point you just get tired of it. That's just that.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, they definitely don't. They don't. Because they be they be scared to step out the box. You know what I mean? Sometimes
So
like me,
they're not scared to step out the box. Some people lives is fucked up on here. I keep trying to tell people.
Yeah, in real life, right?
Yeah.
And they come up here and put on the front instead of just saying they need help.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right too. Like it go back to what you said. Them be the people that be talked about, and they already going through something in life, and they'd be like, "Yo, it ain't gonna take nothing for me to end it all. It ain't going great for me anyway."
Yep. And that's why I say you gotta watch everybody on here, even if a person don't look tough. Though most of the people that be unaliving people like the Ariel Illers and stuff, they didn't look tough. Did Jeffrey Dahmer look scary now?
Yeah. Word up.
Nice. I love that. Go cover that in for me, please. Thank you. Yeah, so you can't pass judgment on how people look or even how people talk. A lot goes on the internet like that, and that's how come people be catching a bad bag, because they be assuming that people are one way because of how they think that they are on the internet, and then they're not really like that. That's not what they are for real.
That's an old fact. So let everybody know where they can catch you at, sis. In the work you putting on.
Oh, yeah. The real Cola James on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Cola James shop on Instagram, Facebook. And like I said, if I know you one of these weird people here, you can't buy my stuff. I'm sorry. My good ratings and my good work is worth more than a funky dollar. So don't come to me with no bad juju. But anyway,
that's a fact.
I'm edible, bro. So that's why everything is so funny right now.
Mm-hmm. It's the truth though. It ain't that it's funny. It's the truth. You know what I mean? People bring that. You said it right. They'll buy your merch just to give you a bad review. You ain't never lie.
They do.
Trust me, I got my merch now. I get all kind of, oh yeah, with this. I'm like, well, this is why I don't intertwine that, with certain individuals over here, because I'm not going nowhere with it. You know what I mean? To be not to sound cocky, but y'all niggas ain't spending no money.
Yeah.
Rich Martinez said your YouTube channel.
Cola James. That's my YouTube. Cola James.
It's Cola James. Yeah, my mom not even in it with. And why Nikki bounced on me? Oh, Asian took a day off today.
Oh, and go to OG Cola on. I think that's on Rumble or Twitter. Not Twitter. Yeah, because I'm trying to build my Twitch up. You need to build your Twitch up. That's what we need to do too, because Twitch is where the money's at, and Rumble is where the real money is at, because they don't take your money.
I got a Twitch account, sis. I'm over there. 050BUCKS. Yeah. A Rumble. Okay. It's called Rumble, right?
Yeah, because I think they only take like 99%. You get 99% and they take 1% of your shit, because YouTube takes like 40%. That's why
right. What's the process though for Rumble?
It's not no real process. You just gotta get followers. That's the hard part, because it's so much crazy shit, and then you could really just be yourself on Rumble, because it's crazy. People be fucking naked and weird shit on Rumble, like they don't care over Rumble. You gotta catch on, because YouTube when they first started didn't care neither, and then they got bougie. So right. You gotta get your foot in when shit is a little ratchet. But yeah, you get all of your fucking money. Like on here, so I don't go live no more, for real. Like people will send me a super chat or something, I'll be feeling a little offended, because I'm like, if you send me $1, you get what I'm saying? I'm only gonna get 60 cents. You know what I'm saying? YouTube's getting their money off top. That's not fair. So I'd rather a Cash App or something like that. But yeah, you go over there, it's just going live. It's going live. And then, I
YouTube
don't know if
definitely
you
break the bank on you.
Huh?
I said YouTube definitely take theirs.
Yeah, so you get their 40% from what they about to give you anyway. Then if you get super chats and super stickers, they get a percentage of everything you doing. Even with me promoting my jewelry and all that other shit on there, it's a waste of fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna push it unless I pay for the Google ads. That's how they get their other piece of change on the back end.
Yeah. Yep.
You get what I'm saying? It's a hustle over here.
Yeah,
So
definitely is.
unless you're making buku bucks, it don't even make sense over
Where
here.
you don't even know they're taking that out,
Shit.
so it ain't gonna hurt you. That's a fact.
But I'm
I gotta do
a
Rumble.
commoner, so I noticed it.
Yeah, I went to Rumble. I got a Twitch. I got my Twitch joint set up. I'll be over there.
And a kick.
Think,
you kick.
do
kick. Let me look on my thing because I have my little stuff separated.
But that's good to do that anyway. You know what I mean? Like you gotta stream your joints on all streaming platforms.
Kick, Rumble, and Twitch right now. Those are the things to try and move with. Twitch is a little like gamerish, but Rumble is just like for everybody. It's almost like what the name says.
Oh, okay. All for what?
You can play music. You don't have to worry about, oh, I played music, so now I'm not gonna get no coin off of this video, you know, or they're gonna take it down. Like you don't have to worry about none of that shit.
Oh, copy.
TikTok, I'm trying to figure out because I'm monetized on TikTok, but I haven't got a check yet. So I don't understand why I don't have a check. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go and do my research of how many thousand views or however the fuck the shit works, because I was under the impression that once you got to 10K, that when the fun started as far as monetization, where you can get money off of views. You understand? When you first get monetized over there, I think it's 5K or something, you could just get people to get subscriptions and that stupid weird shit like on Instagram. Oh, you monetize, you can get subscriptions, but nobody wants to buy subscriptions unless you're doing a show for real. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to be subscribed to just see you do what the fuck they gonna see you do anyway.
Yeah, I know the Grammy want me to do that. I'll be like, what? I'm not getting close.
Like,
I ain't even big on a Grammy.
They get a badge, like, oh, your bone, the viewers get a badge. That shit is just a waste of time. You don't start making money on Instagram until you 10K as well. You understand? But TikTok, I'm like I said, I'm trying to figure it out.
But I heard they pay more though. I heard they pay more than YouTube though.
Now they do, but it's more so live driven because they're trying to be like Bigo. So they had all the bells and whistles and all that other shit and competitions and stuff with each other. That's how you make your money on live. On TikTok, I'm not really a live kind of person like that for real. Like if I could go up on people's panel and have a conversation, that's cool with me. But for me to just be hitting a live button, I'd be tired. I don't want to do that shit for real. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, like when I used to be going live before, I'd be like, count that. That's how I used to feel about it, because I'm like, I may not want to talk that long. I may not have nothing to say for real, but it's like you have to keep producing content on here. So even when you don't want to do shit, you still have to upload something or do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I put that in my arsenal, man. I said, but I don't go live like every day. I just go upload, do a little 20, 30-minute joint and just put it out there. Just to keep it out there. You know what I mean? You know, I think my last joint.
And then I got a little
disenchanted with. I did a joint on
TikTok because I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm lagging.
Yeah, I did the last joint I did the nigga Academic going in talking about the people and the culture. Artie salute and how they dress and all
that. What's up, Artie?
So I did that. I did a little bit on that, went in on him. You know what I mean? It's like, I dare you. You know what I mean? Coming out here. But, you know, he also shedding light on how you do it. You know, you aim at the people that matter, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's giving yourself a chance. Aim at the people that matter, because you'll never know who go watch it. You never know who go sit out there and give you a view. You just never know. You know, they ain't got to hit the like button or nothing. They could be in the bush you just watching.
Right. You don't never exactly. That's why it's almost like you got to be on your best behavior, because you might be watching somebody that could be like big, and they could probably like your banners, or you know, they could like something that you think that nobody's even paying attention to, and they want you to work for them. But then if they see you problematic and you a possible liability, you just shot that fucking opportunity. That shit is gone. Nobody don't give a fuck how talented you are. If you are a liability and problematic, nobody is fucking with you.
That's a fact. Hey, yo, Artie, you still in the building? I just got a nice little, me and Artie doing a little hip hop joint. We're doing a little hip hop joint, talk about a little hip hop.
I'm trying to figure out how to get the fuck over on the other shit.
What's that?
The other channel.
Oh, the StreamYard?
Yeah, let me see.
Well, you should be already on StreamYard because you.
No, I'm talking about like the chat because I'm in the low
vertical
chat because I don't even see Artie on my thing.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Artie, tell me how you like this joint right here. Yeah, Artie in the building. Everybody, this way everybody at. They over here. Tavon in the building. Salute to Tavon Miller. You don't know. Humble Gemini in the building. Salute. You got it.
Oh, they go humble. Hi, Bobby. See what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, wait. The usual suspects. I don't see my bro Ron. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No, I think I'm still fuck this. I'm not doing it no more. I think I'm still where the hell I'm at. Anyway, what's up, Hustle Man?
Hustle Man, that's my guy, 5.0. Salute, my guy. I like he did the same thing, man. He got out the way.
Exactly.
Start doing his thizzle.
Exactly. And you can do the same thing. You like I said, you comfortable. You gotta get uncomfortable.
Yeah, I gotta get uncomfortable, right? It's a fact. Hey, yo, Artie, check this out. Let me know if you like this, Artie. This the intro, man. Check it out. This is the lane right here. Hold on. Hey, yo, Artie, I'm gonna play it when I plug my mic back up. I ain't gonna go through all that. I play it when I plug. I got my mic unplugged right now. I play it with the mic. Word. Yeah, that's a fact though, sis, man. Like this is a lot of weird situations going on. You got a lot of bounce around it. You know what I mean? Get uncomfortable. Word to mother. Definitely got to stay uncomfortable around these joints because you never know when you got to sell shit. Shit get ugly. That money on slowed up. You got to get up out of here and feel no kind of way.
Yeah.
You start attaching feelings to this joint. You know what I mean? Be stuck like Chuck.
And that's what be happening. People end up really mad at people that they don't really know. And that's
word. Ain't that weird? You ain't a lot. I've been that person. You be going at it with niggas like you would never meet a day in your life. You going to bed with a headache.
And then even if you do meet, it's like, is it worth the fight? Like, is it worth the jail? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, that makes it even crazier. It makes it even crazier because it puts it on. It's just too much shit going on.
Appreciate that dude, Hustle Man. Yeah, that's a fact. It's too much.
People say exactly, Tavon, like you can't be sensitive on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you can't be sensitive and you can't be truthful.
I'll sit there, I'll ignore you. This is how you gotta look at shit sometimes. And it's fucked up to say, but this is real nigga shit.
Hey yo, sis, I did a lot.
No, listen, Bucks. I'm telling this is real shit. You understand? Yeah. Don't beef with nobody that got less subs than you. And that's real shit. If you trying to beef for your content, you have to beef up. So now let's say, you know what I'm saying, because there's a couple people, you know what I'm saying, I ain't putting no names in it, that call themselves trying to do content on me, and I look, you know what I'm saying, it's like even in the Nature Boy sector. You know what I'm saying? I went somebody live one time, and I said, I see what the fuck is going on here. This person had like 500 subs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm not gonna come over there. I'm not, because I know what the fuck you doing. I'm not even gonna shine light on you. Yes, you gonna stay in the dark. You better figure it out another fucking way. I ain't about to come to my people and be talking like so-and-so did so that they could go and want to look and see. No, you're not getting no views off me. And that's how you. Hey, yo,
that's crazy. That's crazy you said that, sis, because that's what Ledge was saying today. Like, yo, who these new niggas? I'm like, yo, that's the niggas that that they say they've been around. He's like, yo, bro, you can't be giving them no shot. You got more subs than them. What they doing for you? I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah, you making you look crazy, and that's how and that's how people get on. That's the point. You have to look at how many people is listening to what this person is saying about me. Is this person? Are people ever gonna find and see me? No, because listen, no, you don't do that shit. If people, unless somebody you got 2,000 out, whatever stuff, you don't beef with nobody under 6-7K. We gonna start with baby steps if you want to be like beefing, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're gonna do. Anybody that's in the same pool as you and whatever or less than you, definitely if they're less than you, you don't shine a light on nobody that's talking shit that got less subs than you. And that's not just Bucks. That's all of you motherfuckers in here. Anybody that got less subs than you treat them like they didn't exist. I don't give a fuck if you sat there and watched their whole fucking live. I don't give a fuck what you know. You act like they don't fucking exist, because that's gonna burn their asses up. You answering them and shit. You entering yourself in a back and forth with people that's getting subs off of you, because their subs is gonna be growing and your shit is gonna stand still.
Hey, sis, I did 2 lives, 2 pre-uploads, right? What was that? The other day, back to back, and I titled it, "I'm going mute on these bozos." I did 2 lives and just went mute. I ain't say nothing. Just went mute. Y'all sit here in 30 seconds and y'all just watch. You know, for the haters, for the ones who want to talk. This is my response, and I just did a live. It was just silence.
Nothing. Like you're not even worth me saying shit. Like I'm just up here just running the tab right now. That's what you do. That's how you make people mad, and people don't get it. There's some people that like people talking shit to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely get a hard on. Pause.
Yeah, some people like that shit. So it's like not trying to be funny like 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the biggest troll in the world. That nigga like that shit. You not hurting people. Some people you cannot hurt their feelings with talking shit. You just can't. Because then they looking at their life and then they looking at your life. And they're like, oh, I see why you talking shit about me. I get it.
And then they laughing at you at the end of the day when they watch you and be like, yeah, look, I got that nigga big mad. That nigga, he over there happy as hell. He looking at you and you big mad. You tight.
Yeah. It's entertainment now. They playing you over and over, watching your vein pop out your neck and shit, looking crazy. Looking crazy. And then you ain't get shit from it. So that's what made it even crazier. That's like if you're not monetized, what's the point of talking shit? You talking shit for free. Even if you might not get 1,000 views, you understand? Something was tabulating to that AdSense, even if you got 100 views. Talk shit maybe 1,000 days. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But like, don't do that shit for free. You don't want here.
I tell a nigga in a minute, I don't care if I got one person in the building. You know what I mean? I keep that live going. That AdSense kick in. You understand me?
Yeah, it might not kick in a million one, but it's like the shit keep going. It's
that's a fact.
It's what they call that residual. That's the only thing you do is residual. It's residual fucking income. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even though I don't like that Nature Boy shit, I still get money off of Nature Boy fucking shit from fucking when Pop Pop was 2 7, like 5-6 years ago. Because people was just that enthralled with his ass. And now that he's new to people, you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, when people talk, that's it. So it don't matter. If you're not monetized, don't be talking shit to people. You can talk shit, but it's a waste of your time and energy, and it looks crazy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because it really, you doing them justice.
Yeah. Some people is on here sad. They don't got real family, real friends. You get what I'm saying? Some of them, they bitch don't like them. Some bitches, they niggas don't like them for real. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck be going on. When you see a person that can go really, really, really dark or just be starting shit with people for no reason, their life is not good a lot of the time. There's maybe a 1 or 2% of the trolls even that's in here, like you know, that's just really doing it for entertainment. Some of these people is really sad. They really hurt, and they need some type of communication. So the only communication they can have is cursing somebody out in hopes that they cursing back at them. So now they got some fake symbiotic ass friendship now. You understand that? That's based on talking shit to each other because nobody wants to talk to them in real life.
That's a fact. And then once that don't go, now they mad at the whole. We got somebody in the sector like that now. Nobody rock with him. He just go panel to panel, and he just getting dragged. He alright with it.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. One thing for sure. When I see that shit going left, and it's like every panel I hit is somebody that's going at me, or I gotta take a break, man.
But some people, like I said, some people, all attention to some people is good attention. And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Some people, negative attention is better than no attention. So they'll just take it. And that's sad. That is very sad.
And then they be like, I'm lit. Like, how you lit? And niggas is dragging you on this joint.
Like, you alright with niggas making all kind of short, like that be the weird shit though. You got, some people that still do their art creations on here and they do their little shorts. They not active, jumping on people panels, but they behind the scenes doing shorts and all that. And dudes take their time to do a short of you out of disrespect. My nigga, you got a problem.
Nah, that's a huge problem, because not trying to be funny, because like I know how to, I do the AI shit too, but I don't really do it for my content or whatever, but I know how to do all that shit and stuff too. But I'm definitely not taking my time, because AI is not as easy as people be thinking, and doing them little cartoons and shit like that. That shit is very fucking hard. You understand? So how should I say this? I'm not gonna take my brain power to make nothing, no card. This is what I mean when I say, like, being here where people talk about people that is just the same as they asses and on the same level. You know what I'm saying? That is diabolical, to take your time and make a cartoon for somebody that's a regular everyday people that nobody fucking know for real, but they people. That's crazy to me. Because it's too much. Like, if you making a cartoon about a 50 Cent or a Cardi B, or, you know what I'm saying, that makes some sense. Because you want to get a coin somewhere out of that. For real. Like a real coin. Not no AdSense fucking coin. I'm talking about like a real fucking coin where you could pay a bill or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no time to be fucking... Nah, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's what's going on here now. That's
Yeah. Asia in the building. Salute, Asia. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, that's what's going on. Like, dudes is like dragging. Like, dudes is getting dragged all around, man. And it's like,
that's from the new people is getting dragged or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I know what they probably from the black sector or something like that. Like, y'all got a problem on y'all hands over here. Not trying to be funny. Yeah. Y'all gonna have to watch it a little bit over here.
Yeah,
they like to watch it over there. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's definitely what they doing.
I'm trying to find the damn chat. Hey, hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to let this joint what's the name up, people. Matter of fact, hold on, let me take a nice little what's the name real quick. We'll take a nice little commercial break, you know what I mean, and play that new. You understand what I'm saying, and see what y'all feel about that, because it's definitely fiery. Everything my man touch is gonna be fiery. That's a fact. We gonna play this new, man. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? I'm some fire emojis in the chat or something. Just let me know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? I think it's dope. I hope y'all know I won't bring nothing corny. You know what I mean? So, we go ahead and get into that. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit the like button, tap the screen twice if you're over there in the vertical, over there in the stream yard. Y'all already know, man. Hit the like button, share the live out, go subscribe to the channel, and go to that community wall and check that merch. This is your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. This here is the new joint straight off the wax, and what's going on in the sector and why they hating.
Yo, 050BUCKS. I see they out here hating. We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. Us never them. UNC network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. Cause the hate is real, means we winning. Salute to my guys. 050 China Brim. Harlem legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Dark side general. Yo, 050BUCKS. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new cosign, they losing their mind. The whisper to the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this is takeover. Here's the plan, while they talking about clicks. We building a throne, all the hate they gave us turn to stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer, a cosign not. We are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They writing the style, but they lack the nerve. You want to see network now? What a network makes the network. We're working. We win and we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate, let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real. Means we win and we win it. We win and we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning. And we win and we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Yeah, yeah. From the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Through every storm, steady as a rock. 050 China Brim, Harlem legend. I see you, you winning. Keep winning. This ain't just a moment. This is legacy. Toffee the sector. I'm doing me. No lie detected. Dark side in the building. General of the sector. Dark side, dark side. Where the winners get crowned. And the doubters get drowned. The cosign out. We are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNT Network, we got the word on hold. We win and we win. Us together them. So let them hate, let them hate, let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real. Means we win and we win. Yeah, we win and we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning. Yeah, we win and we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them talk, let them point, let them plot at the end. Every mention just a boost, my friend. The noise is the proof, the friction is the spark. We in the arena, they in the dark.
Salute to my guys, the ones who really ride, the ones who built the wall from the other side. Now watch the kingdom rise.
Dedicated grand music, winning. We winning, winning. Dark side General. 050 the movement, 050 China Brim. All them legends, we win. Let them hate, let them say. We viral, we legend. With it, we winning. We win, with it. Let them hate, let them hate, let them hate. We winning, we winning.
That's a fact. Shout out to my man Renegade Society Production for that fiery. You understand? That fiery. That's a fact, man. Nothing but that fiery. You dig? That's how we doing it, man. We keeping it real with the fiery. You understand me? Nothing more, nothing less. You know? That's how you know you winning, people. You ain't got to keep coming up here talking about you winning. You know what I mean? The support you get from the people, man, let you know that you winning. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes. The support from the people. Don't forget that. And don't forget that. Word up. The support from the people is letting you know that you winning. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. And I'm sure everybody else, they'll see that. And that's where the jealousy coming at. You know what I'm saying? That's where the jealousy coming at. That's just keeping it real. That's where the jealousy coming at. That's where the jealousy come in at, people. Like, I'm just keeping it 100. That's where the jealousy come in at. You know what I mean? And all you got to do is just tell yourself is they got a reason to hate. As long as you give them a reason to hate, you know what I mean? You can't be mad at them hating. You know what I mean? Adapt to the hate, keep winning. You dig? Keep winning. You understand me? And a lot of people got to know and understand. They got to keep winning. And as long as you keep winning, you ain't got to worry about the hate. You ain't got to worry about the hate. As long as you keep winning. That's a fact. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. All you got to worry about is winning. Anything else is irrelevant. All you got to worry about is winning. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is worry about the win, people. You know, you get people like this that you know that'll put on for you, man. You know, be mad at what? You know, I got people that's gonna support me no matter what. You know what I mean? It's the new Dark Side remix, man.
That is the dark side. Yo, Bucks, it's us, never them. The Dark Side General 050 Bucks. Yeah. Welcome to the other side. The dirty sector or the dark side. No filters, no rules. Content is king, watch at your own risk. It's never them, Mr. Shoot right back, 050 Bucks.
Dedicated, dark side of the net. Friends to the day. Dark side is the remix. Men's war, ops in the live stream. Praying I don't score. Avatar sniping, scared to show face. Passing no trace. Say my name wrong, I'ma shoot right back. But tomorrow we a threat. Dirty sector, content, king, crown heavy. One live stream, turn a friend to an enemy. From the blocks to the internet, this ain't pretend. In the sector, ain't no peace, the beef never ends. Dirty sector, the place with no control. I can't control. Black heart, dark soul. From the streets to the sidewalks, coast to coast. On YouTube, we the ones that really do the most. Back again in the sector until I'ma stack high like YouTube guilt. Cash out ready, super chat steady. Hit them with receipts, they was never really ready. Enemies in silence, then friends on live. We trending, we cooking, the views go up, say the wrong thing. Screenshots loaded, I'm exposing the lies. Go live, cause I can see the scared in your eyes. I don't really love the chaos, see that flame, set to run the numbers off cloud. We make legends from having smoke. You ain't built for the sector, mind yours.
Hey yo, part one shook the whole sector, now we doubling back. No filters, no remorse. If you sensitive, log out now. Welcome to the aftermath.
Dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash app, super chat, we gon' take it far. Remix, dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, dark side is a remix. Men's war, ops in the live stream, praying I don't score. Avatar sniping, scared to show face, yo, passing no trace. Say my name wrong, I'ma shoot right back. But tomorrow we a threat. Dirty sector, content, king, crown heavy. One live stream, turn a friend to an enemy. From the blocks to the internet, this ain't pretend. In the sector, ain't no piece of beef, never end. Dirty sector, the place with no control. I came to troll. Black heart, from the streets to the sidewalk, coast to coast. Dirty sector, yeah, we do the most. Anybody can be anybody, that's the code. Trolls turn demons when the camera look. Get it different when it's live on cam. Ops drop videos, hoping for your downfall. Dark side vibes, this the blackest corner one, mentioning your name and you would trend it. Uploads daily, chaos consistent. Said it got attention, it's never resistant. We turn YouTube beef to a sport out here. If you log into the sector, drop off fear. No rules, no filters, no love, just smoke. Watch at your own risk. This ain't entertainment, this a lifestyle. The dirty sector or the dark side ain't for the weak. You clicked in, now you here. Dirty sector, dark side of the net. Friends to the day, but tomorrow we a threat. No face, no case, get dragged by an avatar. Cash out, super chat, we gon' take it far. Dark side, this the remix. We turn live stream jokes into real smoke fast. No face, no case, get dragged by ghosts. From YouTube to the streets, yeah, we do the most. Dirty sector, chaos bring numbers. Every new story, wait the sector. Send a cash app, super chat. Let's fuel the flame. Dedicated grind music.
That's a fact. Make sure y'all tune in. This Friday, we got the Celebrity Bozo Awards. Make sure y'all tune in. You know what I mean? Let me know some ideas. You know, let me know in the back who y'all feel, you know, is y'all Celebrity Bozo. We about to go in. We're about to turn it up. You know what I mean? We're about to take it up there for a minute. And we got to have fun with it. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing. You know, the support come through, have fun. You know what I mean? Leave your feelings at the side of the door. You know what I mean? The Dirty Sector Bozo Awards is still in effect. You know what I mean? It's going to be sharing the same show. It's going to be Celebrity Bozos, one poll, and the Dirty Sector Bozo in another poll. You know what I mean? We're going to keep the same routine, you know, with the Dirty Sector Bozos. We're going to give the Dirty Sector people, you know, an opportunity to pick who they feel is the bozo. You know what I mean? Now, you know, last season, you know, everybody was like, yo, well, you know, this person should have been a bozo, or that person should have been a bozo. The only way they can get nominated if y'all put them on. You know what I mean? Y'all got to come up. Y'all got to be a part of the show. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't, you know, put them on and don't become part of the show, you know, their name can't go on the polls. You know, so we definitely gonna need a lot of that. You know what I mean? A lot of, you know, participation in that, you know, or unless, you know, you don't come up there and you nominate who you feel should be a bozo, then they ain't gonna be in the poll. You know what I mean? That's how it's gonna go. Then we know with the celebrities, pretty much we gonna have the names. It's gonna be 4 names. We gonna have the names already in the poll. You know what I mean? So we get an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, whereas though, you know, we going on them. We gonna call Hamilton, you know what I mean? We pick, you know, out of them 4, you know, who they feel be the, you know, the bozo. So it'll be 4 nominee celebrity bozos. And then again, the same way we do with the Dirty Sector Bozo Award, we doing with the Celebrity Bozo Award. We get our pick on, we let them know what's what, and we move from there. You understand me? So, you know, we gotta have fun with it, man. You know what I mean? You know, bring some craps, bring some dope craft. You know what I mean? I see everybody, you know what I mean, that, you know, supported, you know, the Bozo Award season 1, man. I appreciate you. You know, again, I see BDB, you know, he dropped it. He was going ham on it. El Plaga dropped it, was going ham on it. I'm even seeing now, Your Truth, My Opinion, he going ham on it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I also see a lot of people throwing the bozo joint out there a lot as well. You know, everybody, you know, it's bozo. You know, no, I didn't create the word. You know what I'm saying? But I just gave it a little bit of life. You know what I'm saying? Sequoia salute. So I just gave it a little bit of life. You dig? And, you know, it looked like it's making movies, man. You know what I mean? You know, people's being entertained. You know what I mean? They like what they're hearing. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, yeah, Dirty Sector Assassin, he killing it. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's mad. It's like I said, man, you ain't got to talk about the support. You understand me? Because the support is going to speak for itself. It's the people that reach out. It's the people that's going to come up and take the time out that day, you know what I mean, to add some spice to whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? And that's just that. You know what I mean? I apologize for the people who ain't got it. You know what I mean? What was that? What, the other day? Was it yesterday? Yesterday I did this show, and I'm talking to Nosy. I'm like, yeah, Nosy, you know, I don't really do that no more. You know what I mean? I got somebody in the background, I got a machine behind me. You know what I mean? In the background doing what they feel as though that it'll, you know, bring progress to the show. He's like, oh, well, that's what. You got to learn how to do your own thing. And you got to, yeah, you know, you got a point there. But when you got somebody that can get ahead and do that, and all you got to do is press the live button and go live, and they take care of anything else, it ain't nothing like it, man. It ain't nothing like it. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know why. You know, they'd be mad, you know, because you have a machine behind you, but you're not supposed to get mad behind that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you're supposed to be like, all right, you know, let me get ahead and you know, and take a page, you know what I mean, out of 050 the movement book, because that's what we had. We had the machine behind us. We ain't even had to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Platinum Shine did everything. Platinum Shine made it happen. You know what I mean? And a few others. You know what I mean? But, you know, mainly Platinum Shine was the machine, and he made it happen. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm following suit. I got a nice machine behind me doing great work. You know what I mean? And that's what we going to do with it. But I don't know how that is, you know, a knock on you. Oh, you should, you know, a response like that. You should know how to do it yourself and all that. Nah, you know what I mean? This is a business. Over here, UNT Network, we make that network. You know what I mean? So I don't know why, you know, they what's the name it? That be 8. That's all keep winning bucks. That's a fact, Asia, man. You know what I mean? Asia won. She been around, man.
You know what I mean? And for a female to see what's going on and call it on a dude, like these are dudes that's acting like this. This is not like, you know, ordinary hate. These are dudes that just hate. They don't even have a reason. They just hate. Now I give them the benefit of the doubt of disliking. They have a reason to dislike. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, you can dislike that, but just the hate, I don't give that. That's not enough reason for you to hate on anybody. Anybody that hate, that's not enough reason. You make a dislike, and you have an option to accept it or check it. You know what I mean? In that order. You got the option for that. You know what I mean? But you got some people, they don't adjust. They don't adjust to constructive criticism, man. They don't. You know what I mean? They definitely don't. And, who am I to say if it's sad or bad? You know what I mean? All I know, I could just say, that they need to do better. They need to do better. Especially if you represent the brand. If you represent the brand, that's not a good look for you. If you represent the brand, it's not a good look. Because you should be spending more time, promoting your brand, doing the things that's gonna protect and allow your brand to grow. You can't do that if you worrying about what somebody else is doing. And that just goes for anybody and everybody. We just had this conversation a couple of days ago on Cuba Their Bronx platform. It's weird when you got grown men who be tied into what another man doing. Like it's not that much time in a day that you spend the whole day worrying about what another one doing, worrying about how they doing it. Like, come on. That right there, it tells me that they can't have nothing going on in life. You can't have nothing going on in life. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to have anything going on in life, right? And you so tied in to trying to debunk or make this person that, mind you, that's doing great in life, you'll take so much energy to try to debunk that. Like the sis said earlier, over there with a glass bottle. Let me use my word, a glass bottle empty, an empty glass bottle. But you would take the time to use that energy, right, to hate and debunk and slander somebody else because life is not lifing for you. That's what's going on. Life don't be lifing for certain dudes, so they wake up mad at breakfast and then they say, oh, yo, you know what? I don't like how he doing that. And then that's it. That is it. And that's sad because once you get caught up in a conversation and you are a male, that is considered to be gossiping. You are gossiping. You know what I mean? You definitely are gossiping. You know what I mean? And that right there is just spooky. It's weird. And it is what it is. It's spooky and weird. Especially when you talk about this powder nigga. This, like, you all the way across the world. Like, you talk about you got this guy with you, that guy with you, and you ain't going nowhere fast. You know what I mean? All you do is you talk about 050 bucks. Like, what you getting out of that? You're not even gaining nothing out of that by talking about 050 bucks. 050 bucks this, 050 bucks that, 050 bucks this, 050 bucks that. You're not getting nothing out of that. When are you going to see that? You're spending too much time on worrying about 050 bucks, powder. That right there itself tells me you ain't got no business to yourself. You ain't got a life. You spend too much time talking about 050 bucks. And if everybody know 050 Bucks spends no time talking about this bozo. People hit me saying the whole, because I watched Cuba Live yesterday. And I just, like I said earlier, I stopped it at the, the BDB part. I took that and I just ran with that part. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even have to hear all the rest of it. Because for what? Tune in to hear the same thing? Like you're saying the same thing, man. People are noticing you're all weird. People noticing that. And you comfortable of doing it for free. It's just weird. You're not getting nothing out of talking about me. You're not getting nothing out of worrying about how I handle a situation or worried about how somebody slandered me, disrespected me. Like, you're not getting paid for that. You all the way out west. And it seemed like every story involved you is dealing with somebody on the east. You said on your live the other night, I got 100 niggas, and every bit of them 100 niggas, they know me, and they rock with me. And so why neither one of them 100 niggas gave you $20 when you needed it? And the sad part about it is, you sit there and you think that shit is cute, that you'll shoot at somebody, right? That came to your need when you needed him. Because obviously you needed Knowledge Born. You needed him. The nigga done gave you so much free stuff, and the only thing that you can do is shoot at him? Like, come on, man. We not the same. That's why I say, you allow somebody to tell on themselves, you let them talk long enough. That's it. That's a man with no morals. Because I don't care what you got against that person, right? I don't care how bad that person maybe rubbed you the wrong way, right? If that person came to your aid when you were in need, that should override anything else. Q Thomas salute. That should override anything else. That should put you in a situation where it's like, you know what, I ain't got to overthink this. It's cool. That's how you feel. That's all right. Because in the beginning, I was like that. I was like that with Powder. You know, because I felt like, yo, you know what? Powder helped the nigga out. You know, how to drop a link and all that. Cool, good money. You know what I mean? I moved on, and that's what that was. But then it's like, all right, cool. You know what? You want to keep going at it? I'm going to have fun with it. Because I'm getting paid to do so. Other people that they not getting paid to do so. Like a lot of these people, they not. And you just get up here, you mess up a whole show. You messed up a whole show just talking about 050 Bucks. 050 Bucks this, 050 Bucks that, 050 Bucks. Like, how? Like, it's just, it's, to me, it's delusional. You know what I mean? It's delusional, man. You know what I mean? Then you get a nigga like Crook. He throw his 2 cents in there, and it's like, yo, you know what, man? Like, yo, man. You know what I mean? But what I will say is, though, again, piggybacking off of BDB, as a content creator to a supporter, you definitely have to let them have their opinion. I agree to that. You know what I mean? I agree to what BDB said. You definitely have to allow, and not only BDB, Boston Cuban said it too. You have to allow that supporter the right to have his own opinion. And that's a fact. I came up there hot, and, at the end of the day, I was wrong for that, because I should at least gave Crook an opportunity where he had the right to his own opinion. That's how that go. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna get into, any other detail of it, as far as, that was a situation, man, where, opinion wasn't needed because it was a play. Hey, but then now, salute. It was a play. And the only thing that we went wrong in that play, we thought people was going to buy into more of, they saying I'm a 050 reject. I'm not 050, China Bram, Harlem. They don't mess with me. So that's the angle we was going at. So that didn't work. They went and figured some else stuff out and thought they was busting a Dougie. Where clearly in the video, we letting y'all know what it is. And the only one who caught it was BDB. BDB, the only one who caught it. They the only one who caught it. So, what I mean? At the end of it all, it's sad, that they got caught in the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? It's that was nasty work. So, I had fun with it though. You know what I mean? It did what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? We got a couple of people in the sector talking about it. You know what I mean? Just going on other people's channels. That's the thing that be confusing me, man. We don't know these dudes like me. You know what I mean? I was honest. I tell them in a minute. I went around the school, not in it. I went around the school, not in it. But wouldn't you have, if you got your own situation, meaning your own platform, wouldn't you go on your own platform and perform? Why go on another man's platform to talk about another man? That didn't make sense to me. You go on another, and I'm talking about Powder, because Powder, he claimed he got his own platform. He talk about, whatever his pen or whatever his page is. Like no one knows it. Like no one knows. So you will go on somebody else's platform, right? And try to cause divide and conquer. Like that's the type time you want. You know what I'm saying? That's the type time you want. To try to throw, I guess you call yourself throwing Cuba the Bronx in a trick bag. Come on, man. Like you got to do better, man. You know what I mean? You got your own platform, but you go to somebody else's platform and talk about 050 bucks. That don't make sense. That's how I know that elevator don't go all the way upstairs. Come on, any man in their right mind, you gonna do that content, you gonna put it on your platform. I mean, duh. Ain't that how I go? Like, why would you go waste content that you feel is dope to put it on somebody else's platform? It just doesn't make sense to me. It really don't. To me, it's really backwards. That's backwards. That'd be the situation when you ask yourself, like, wow, if you got your own platform, why not go to your own platform? Right? That's how that's supposed to go. But You know, dudes be so invested in other in you know, in other niggas situation, other dudes. That's weird. That's weird. I don't try to look up your information. I don't want to know your real name. I don't want. This is the things you're doing to me though. You know what I mean? And you ain't getting nothing out the deal, but looking stupid. But looking stupid. Like, what is the real issue? Like, why you're mad, son? Tell them why you mad, son. Why you're jealous? Because that's what that's showing. Showing you jealous. Because why would you even be worried about what somebody else doing? It's just saying, yo, you know, like I said all the time, man. Me and my man Shamgar Wells, man, we was in the same class. You know what I mean? PS 92. And I had a teacher, yo, Jamaican teacher, man. And he used to always say, MYOB, mind your own business. Like, mind your own business. Eve, salute, sis, because you ain't going, like, you're not getting nowhere. Like, a lot of people just hit me like crazy, and they just like, yo, my nigga, like, why does the nigga keep talking about you? Like, people really think it's big smoke. I'm like, yo, there ain't no smoke. That's just what he do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why does the nigga keep talking about you? It got to be more things out there to talk about. Because it really shows like weirdness. It shows that. It shows weirdness. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know, why you think that you busting a Dougie and you like, for one, that ain't too many people hearing it. That's one, right? Two, I mean, like, you keep saying the same old thing that nobody's buying. Ain't nobody buying into what you're saying. At all. Ain't nobody buying into it. So I figured, I'm saying, damn, when will you get the picture? When will you get the picture? Even Dingy R, you know, he come up here, talk all this talk, and he doing all this. Yeah, we know about that phone call. You that much invested in being mad. I'm gonna say that. In being mad. You know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, people, y'all be surprised how many people done called these dudes, man. With jealousy and hate, man. I heard one video, man, nigga like, yo, Buck, why y'all do that pretty much for bucks, man? And, you know, he might as well just came out and said, yo, y'all should have did that for me. Like, it was nasty. It was nasty work to hear that. I'm like, wow. That's like right now, people. I only went live, you know, Legs hit me again. Because they hear it, they see what's going on. And I'm just chilling. Legs like, yo, what up with you? I'm like, I ain't doing much. Nigga like, yo, nigga, you ain't going live? I'm like, nah. It's like, nigga, go live, nigga. Everybody's talking about you. They talking about we played you. Like, they hear it. But we just laugh it all because we know we started. It's the play. And you got to know the game. So here am I playing the game. You know what I mean? Get mad at what? Whatever y'all heard and all that week, that was pre-scripted. So for anybody who got upset because they felt like I got disrespected, you try to explain to them without taking it serious. And maybe my explanation wasn't great enough, but you know, the gig is up. You know what I mean? Shout out to BDB. BDB got it, man. He sat down and he watched the video. It's a play. Clearly, but you know, I hope they have fun with it. I had fun with it. I enjoyed the little 2 days. You get to see who people really are, man. You know, sometimes it takes something like that just to like wean the person out. Like, oh, all right, that's how he really feel. Cause he just slid down a sliding board of gasoline, right? I'm say it this way. He just slid down a razor board sliding. He just slid down a raisin board sliding board with gasoline drawers on. Yeah. On any level. Even if that was some truth, you went out bad. However you look at it. So, was it last night's show? No, it was the night before. The night before show, right? I had made another example, right? And, you know, BV pulled up today and said the same thing. You know, he said it's two people that he got, you know, if everything worked well. He said, y'all coming back to get you, meaning me and KT. So I guess like I told him, you know what I mean? Y'all, he did it today on this show right here. I said, don't let people hear that, because then now they're gonna be saying you played me again. Now I got, you know, Bad Vibe playing me because he said when he get where he need to go, he gonna come back and get me. You know, me and KT, but, you know, he said he gonna come back and get me. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm being dragged now. You know what I mean? I guess, you know, due to the fact that, you know, people felt like that was disrespecting me, because if I was down with a team, I should have been there with them. No, nigga, it's levels to this. That niggas gotta know how to play y'all position. That's why a lot of y'all didn't get nowhere, because y'all didn't know how to play y'all position. Y'all wanted that big. I want you to be the boss syndrome. I want you to be the guy syndrome. Y'all didn't play y'all position. It's levels. And that's what's wrong with majority of y'all dudes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be down with anything and y'all sit there and y'all pocket watch. You know, if this guy got an opportunity to go somewhere, you know, don't get an attitude because he can't take you with him. Fat Joe said it best. It's guys that he don't take with him. He can't. It's just certain guys you just don't take with you when you conducting business. You got to conduct that business. Can't be sent back mad. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should be there like the nigga Powder. Why I wasn't there sitting on the beach for what? That's not my calling. That was them brothers calling. That was their business adventure. They handling their business. It just so happened they took the time out to reach back and holler at me. That's it. Same thing today. It's just that simple. But you know who really is about that money. Dudes expose themselves. You know who really about that money, because if you really about that money, you're going to know and understand that. Yo, it's levels to this, man. Let my guys get and go do what they do. Then when everything get to where it's supposed to get you, they got me. I don't know why it didn't happen for certain dudes, but at the end of the day, man, you know, a lot of the 80 babies, they heard a lot of that. I'm a 70s baby. I'm 77. But, there's a lot of people that they know. They heard a lot of that. Hey, as soon as I get on, my guy, make this move, I'm coming back to get you. I got you. That's a fact, Mr. X. So it be like that. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. When you understand the process, you don't got a problem with it. That's why I ain't have a problem with nothing. Even if the conversation was a serious one, I wouldn't have had a problem with that. Why? Why would I have a problem with that? Why would I be mad because I'm not there with them? Why would I be mad if they have a bag right now, they not breaking bread with me? Like why would I be mad at that? Why? Like, I just don't get it. Dudes is really upset. They really upset. First it was they don't rock with me. Oh, yo, China and Harlem don't rock with them. Okay. Oh, Bucks was kicked out of 050 whip. Okay. Plenty of times China and Harlem said that never happened. But then you got a nigga like Dingy talk about what he did. He kicked me out the whip. Really? But you know, man, it's great content. You know what I'm saying? Digital Hollywood at its finest. Digital Hollywood at its finest, man. We were just wrong on one part, man. We thought they was gonna run with that. We thought they was gonna run with, you know, me knowing them and I'm kicked out the whip. You know, so I guess like once I expose, you know, they reaching out. We made fun with it. You know, let's have fun. You know what I'm saying? Let's have fun with these niggas, man. They say we don't rock with you. Nah, they hear it. They hear what's going on. They know what's going on with my situation more than anybody's situation. That's just true facts. You know, it's a lot of people that came from 050 cloth. You know, they could have reached out to a lot of people. You know what I mean? They could have gave an alley-oop to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all to use that, so I guess BV is gonna be the next one. Bad Vibe gonna be the next one that shitted on me. Oh, yo, yeah, Bad Vibe say once he get right, he gonna come get you. Like what? Like how's that bad business? Word, like truthfully speaking, man, how's that bad business, man? Like how's that bad on my behalf? A dude is saying he's gonna look out if he make it. I say that. I always say that to myself. Yo, as soon as I hit that big one, I got guys like El Plaga, I got guys like my man, Renegade Society, even people like, Asia, if everything is willing, like, yeah, you know what I mean? NY Nikki babies, like the E, James, like I got people that I definitely would like to see win on this joint and get ahead and make it. That's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean? That's just what it's all about, people, man. You know what I mean? If you can get ahead and look back and just say, because guess what, right? If that don't happen, right? You know what they're going to say, right? You know if that don't happen, you know what they're going to say, people. Oh, that nigga blew up. Yo, them niggas blew up. And them niggas ain't even come back and make sure you was good. So it's like you can't win. It's a you can't win. You know what I mean? You can't win, man. You know, and that's the part that's just like, wow. Damn if you do, damn if you do, damn if you don't, man. That's one of those. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So you got to know who you be in real life, moving accordingly in real life, handle the things that you know that's gonna move you up that ladder in real life, and just keep it moving, man. You know what I mean? That's the best thing I like about myself, man, my growth. You know what I mean? My growth, it tells it all, man. You know, people on here, they give me, Mr. Shoot Right Back, Bucks Dinero, all hundreds. $1 billion Bucks, Mr. 10453. Like, they give me these names, man. Like, I'm not coming up here making these names up for myself, getting them to me. The people who seen that I had something going on gave me these names. The people who seen that I had something going on volunteered they help. I ain't got to get up here and make, oh, yeah, well, nah. Because somebody knows that I'm somebody. And for you niggas on YouTube, that kills you. But that's a fact. It kills you dudes, man, to see how I'm doing what I'm doing on here. And I don't even come up here to my own horn or bragging. I ain't got to. My work is going to show for itself. Because guess what? Majority of y'all dudes that's going around and y'all supporting, y'all doing what you doing, I tell you one thing, they ain't got that $sign on the bottom of their chat. I'm doing something right. You go to my page and you look at my video, you're going to see commercials playing. I'm doing something right. Like, you weigh your options, right? Like, I'm going to go deal with a nigga who winning, or I'm going to deal with a nigga who ain't got nothing going on with themselves. Like, that don't add up. I'm going to go rock with a nigga who winning. So if I want to send him a super chat, I can send him a super chat. That's how that go. So a person can say what they want to say about me. They can't take that from me. I'm grinding. I'm showing the people that I have a goal to accomplish. I got merch. People go cop that merch. And for the people that just either receive, their merchandise, and for the people that didn't receive it yet, that's my bag. It was a little slow up on my end. But everybody that put their order in on the merch, it's on the way. For the ones who didn't get it, it's on the way. For the ones who got it, thank you for spending your money with me. I let y'all blow it up if y'all want to. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm doing. Nothing nobody said about me gonna change that. It's an old saying. What you eat don't make me ish. So sometimes, the fiery come from not about how the supporter feel. Sometimes it come from like, wow, like, I thought you was better than that. Crook, you know what I'm saying? I thought Crook was better than that. I thought Crook could at least see through it where in a manner it's like, I mean, Bucks is like he doing his thing on his own. He doing all right for himself. You know what I mean? From what I know about Bucks, it don't seem like he need anybody to come back to get him. That's how I took it. So that's why the fiery came for me. Like, damn, is that the best you got? Like, is that the best you got? Like, come on. You know what I mean? But that's where the fiery came from, though. You know what I mean? But, again, man, you know what I mean? Salute to, BDB. You know what I mean? He made a great statement, you know what I mean? In our jacket. Even though, it was a play, you know what I mean? I do get caught up in not respecting the supporter's opinion. And it's times I take a supporter opinion. I've been there, done that. My man, Grown Man Thoughts, will tell you that. I've been there and I've done that, man. Sis, she was just on the platform. She could tell you, same thing. Me and Payne had our issue. She spoke her piece. I took the opinion. I mean, she spoke her opinion. I took her advice. Sometimes it ain't nothing wrong with it. But when you see it in a manner and it's like, all right, you know what, this is coming from a different place. You know what I'm saying? And, and it's all good. You know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? With them people eat, it's not going to make me ish. You understand? Like, Bucks is going to keep doing what Bucks need to be doing, man. You know what I mean? And until then, man, y'all keep showing out. Y'all keep supporting. Again, man, we got Celebrity Bozos, Ditch Friday, first episode. You know what I mean? And by the way, man, everybody requesting, Nosy to come get his award, man. You know what I mean? So everybody, help Nosy come receive his award, man.
Award. Yo, stop the music, hold the phone. This ain't for the throne, it's for the clown who stood alone. This is for the dude who brought a spoon to a gunfight. This right here, this is your spotlight, you bozo. Dedicated grind music. Listen, bozo, you been a bozo since Monday, wake up call. Tripped over your ego, took a legendary fall. You been bozoing hard, no cap, a total disgrace. Got lost in the building, forgot your own face. You seek the blunder, you hunt for the fail. Then come get this trophy, you winning by mail. This is for the bozo of the week. Bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your torso, take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. Made a wrong turn and started 3 new competitions. You bozo the meeting, you bozo the deal, you bozo your lunch. How you mess up a meal, but you own it, you don't deny it, you walk in the flame. They call you a bozo, you just ask them to say your name. This is for the bozo of the week. Bozo, bozo, you been a bozo all week. From your head to your toes, so take this award. Don't you dare try to hide it, cause being a bozo is what you seek. So come on and claim it. You earned it, just take it. You earned it. What is a bozo is? It's a state of mind. Leaving common sense and all your reason behind. It's an art form, a masterpiece of oops. A permanent vacation in the land of whoops. So hold your head up, you magnificent man. You're the king of the clowns, putting skills to the test. Bozo of the week, yeah, you. Bozo. 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 Bozo.
You know what I mean? Come get your award, Nosy, man. That was for you, man. I had a lot of, a couple of people that requested, you know what I mean, you get that Bozo Award. You know what I mean? Come and get it, man. You know what I mean? Definitely, you'll be getting a lot of those awards, man. You know what I mean? You might open up the new season. You might open up the new season with getting the award, man. You might be the first, you might be the new season, man, of that award, man. You know what I mean? Which is Friday. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. Big Spec in the building, yo Bucks. Split your Bozo show into 4 segments. Celebrities. Yeah, we could do that. I definitely take that in consideration. Spec, you already know that, man. Honestly, Bucks, I think this should be laid to rest moment. You gave him enough shine. That's a fact. Honestly, Bucks, I think this should be. I don't even know who that is. You know what I mean? They getting worse than me with the names. Laid to rest moment. You gave him enough shine. Yeah, that's a fact. You're definitely right about that. You understand? You're definitely right about that. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? People, again, man, we got the fiery. Let me get ahead and the tune, y'all, with the straight off wax. You know what I'm saying? Hateration song. You know what I'm saying? For the haters. We definitely got to, get a hater some daylight, some shine. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it without doing that. You know what I mean? So I got some new fire straight off the wax. Again, shout out to my man Renegade Society Production. You know what I'm saying? For bringing this to daylight. You dig? Knowing and understand, reading the room. Because he a fan too. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, Shooter. Yeah, I'm definitely. I really been off that, Shooter. You know what I'm saying? I just, I've been off that. Yeah, it's these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Go over, use another nigga platform. They go over there, use Cuba platform. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just plugged my mic back up. You know what I mean? I just plugged my mic back up real quick. I wanted to play this new joint. You know what I'm saying? By my man Renegade Society Production, straight off the wax. And, he see it. You know what I'm saying? He see the hate. You know what I'm saying? He see the hate. You know what I mean? My man Renegade Society, he see the hate. You dig? So, you know what I mean? I'm at the end of the day, right? I got you right now, Spec. So at the end of the day, that, again, this shows the support that I got, from people where I ain't got to say nothing. Because they see the hate. You know what I'm saying? But this is the fresh new, this the hate song, people. You know what I mean? Get with it or get lost, man. Put some fire emojis in their ear. You know what I mean? If y'all feel this is fire.
Yo. 050 bucks. I see they out here hating. We viral, a cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. Us never them. UNT network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate, let them hate. Let me say my name. Cause the hate is real, means we winning, we winning. Salute to my guys. 050 China Brim. All them legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning, we gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Dark side general. Yo, 050 bucks. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new cosign, they losing their mind. The whispers and the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dream. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this will take over. Here's the plan. While they talking about clicks, we building a throne. All the hate they give us to the stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer. A cosign now, we are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They fighting the style, but they lack the nerve. You want to see network now? What a network makes the network. Woo, working. We winning, we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. 050 bucks, 050 bucks. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Yeah. From the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Run through every storm, steady as a rock. 050 trying to bring all of legend. I see you, you winning, keep winning. This ain't just a moment, this is legacy talk. The sector I'm doing me, no lie detected. Dark side in the building, general of the sector. Dark side, dark side. Where the winners get crowned, and the doubters get drowned. The cosign out, we are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNT network, we got the world on hold. We winning, we winning. Trust never them. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. 050 bucks, 050 bucks. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning.
That's a fact. Let me cut that short real quick. Bucks De Niro. Yo, you hear me? Yo.
Hey, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Is that my bad?
Yo.
Put that charge in. What's good, man?
Ain't no thing, but man. Yo, happy holidays to you and the family, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I said let me hit the platform real quick because typing in the chat sometimes they don't hit as hard as it would. Right. You know what I mean? Just expressing myself. So what I was pitching or proposing, I think you should split your show up into 4 segments, right? Do the celebrity shit, right? All the bozos, celebrities. Then next segment, do the world's dumbest criminals or just dumb criminals caught on cameras. There's a whole bozo world in that itself, right? Then you do the dirty sector bozos, right? 3rd segment. And then for the last segment, you do the recap of it all, right? But here's the kicker, right? Watch this. Every segment that you do, you drop a poll in the chat so the audience can interact with you. You know what I'm saying? And be part of the show. Like, oh, who y'all think the biggest bozo was celebrity-wise? Was it LeBron James? Was it fucking P. Diddy? Blah, blah, blah. Just do poll for poll. So basically you have 4 polls per show. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just an idea, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. I'm definitely gonna take that in consideration because I definitely was that was where we were stuck at a little bit on the time frame. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, I throw the celebrity bozo. So now with your idea, I ain't got to do that. That right there will give me some time to buy in between time. That's a dope idea.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So let's say the show is designed for 2 hours tops or whatever you want to run it to, right? If you have it for the first 3 segments, yeah, an hour and a half each, yeah. I mean, 30 minutes each will equal an hour and a half. Now the recap, that's when you bring people up on the panel based on what the votes were or people's opinions. So therefore, at the end of the show, you get an interaction with the people and you get a feedback, and that's how, you know what I mean? People feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
yeah, that's dope. I ain't gonna lie, I'm visioning that joint now. That's dope. Cause I was just talking about that today with my guy, and I was saying I had dropped the ball on, recapping last season bozo. What I wanted to do, I wanted to go to every show and take some clips. You know what I'm saying? And then recap it like that. Like, oh, yo, this person got bozo of the week this week. This is the reason why they got it. You know what I mean? Like, like the first person got it was to do active activity, Steve O.C. why he got the Bozo Award that week. Like I ain't do that though. I dropped the ball on it. Pause.
Nah, you just keep pushing in the sense where, remember, content is content. You can always do a pre-upload. Don't have to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, that's what I've been doing here lately, man. I've been doing the pre-uploads. My last couple of joints been pre-uploads, man. I do a little 30 minutes of it. You know what I mean? Spit my spill. You know what I mean? Talk about, situations like the academic. You know what I mean? Talking about people, in the urban community and how they dress. You know what I mean? It was plethora more things. We touched on the Max B joint. You know what I mean? So, it's a lot of things that that I'm versatile, man, that I do. You know what I mean? But I also try to,
absolutely. So, you know what I'm saying? Just take into consideration the idea I pitched. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no credit for it. You know what I mean? I just it's for my entertainment. Like I love the dirty sector. I love YouTube and all this shit.
That's a fact. This ain't gonna be the first idea that I took from you. Spec.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know if you remember the idea with the gray sweats on the t-shirt. Them joints went out. People was buying them. Didn't even know why they was buying them. It was just a great pair of sweatpants shirt.
in real life, I'm a humble dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? If you decide to give me credit for that, kudos, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't want nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? I rather just, like you said, I want to see the next man win. But before I lose my train of thought, that'd be definitely dope because remember, celebrities is a wide genre, whether it's sports, music and film, music, being a celebrity that covers a wide base. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have celebrities out there that people don't even fucking know that are famous in other countries that do bozo shit. Remember that one time Michael Jackson had the baby hanging over the railing?
Yeah, facts. That was bozo activity.
All right, so then therefore watch this again. Bozos of the past. That's another show in itself. So you have the opportunity to bring the whole bozo thing. Like, is you a bozo? Then use a bozo. You could be the bozo of the past, present, and future. Like, you can see a future bozo coming up. Like somebody trying to do some dumb shit, but they telling you they plans, and you're like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Is this gonna be the bozo of the future? You know what I'm saying? Like, so you could take that whole bozo platform, just use your imagination and creativity and build off that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, while you're building, you know what I mean? Fuck what the next nigga got to say, and fuck the next nigga's opinion at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I know you heard what's been going on, man. How they trying to drag me. Yeah, that's nasty, man.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all content. It is what it is, because the moment it hits YouTube, everybody, which they're entitled to their opinion at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it is what it is, and especially if you aspire to be a content creator, you're signing up for scrutiny and criticism. There's no going around that. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some people out here, oh no, LeBron's a GOAT, no, Michael Jordan. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's just a part of what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So long story short, you know what I'm saying? When you're smoking a blunt or whatever you're doing, think about the structure. You know what I'm saying? With the structure comes the delivery. Then in that way, when you come up here, you don't look like a novice because it's already planned out. And when the delivery hits, it looks professional. So if you structure your show, you say, you know what? First part of the Bozo show, let's do the celebrities, and celebrities, like I said, go and move movie stars, athletes, musicians. You could do that for like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Now you move on to what's the next one I said? It was celebrities. Oh, world's dumbest criminals. You don't see niggas fucking. I see one dude trying to steal in somebody's house, broke through the fucking roof, and hurt his leg, and he was a nigga that called 911. These are facts. Because he needed help. Motherfucker broke his leg. He tried to break into somebody's house, broke his leg. He ended up calling 911. Somebody help. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, remember you had that segment, I'm working with you right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a bozo move right there. So, you know what I mean? Then you could do the dirty sector shit that people fucking obviously makes asses of themselves on a regular up here. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the show, then you freestyle. Everybody could come up, put their input in. But a key part of the show, professionalism, is adding the polls in the chat. Pause. You heard? Just so that's in the consideration, man. Happy holidays. I'm about to get moving and grooving. It's the weekend.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
I'm surprised you ain't Groovy Louie already.
Oh man, shit. I just made my first drink. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. So it just getting started. That's a fact. Yo, you already, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. You know, I always appreciate
you too, man.
always thank you, man.
Happy. You already know. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays, to everybody in the chat, man.
That's a fact. Appreciate that, man.
Big spec out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think we gotta jack that, people. We definitely gotta jack that. I definitely gotta yeah, I gotta put that idea into life. Yeah, I'm gonna put that idea into life, man. I got to. That was dope because it really hit different because I was dead trying to figure out the spacing of it. You know what I mean? So me personally, you know, like I said, I broke down the celebrity bozo and the sector bozo, and I was just gonna do the celebrity bozo first, and then, you know, with the dirty sector bozo, you know, that show could go on for days with that. So I just had that too. So it was like I was gonna do like an hour, but knowing, you know, that show it could last longer. So that right there was, you know, the in betweens that I could do. You know what I mean? So that's dope. And he dead right about the, you know, these dudes getting locked up, the dumbest criminals. You know what I mean? Had to be the dumbest criminals. Man, I seen some joint, you know what I mean, where the dude got locked up, him and his lady, and they put them in the back of the car, and they literally arguing in the back of the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, they arguing, telling on themselves. Well, you know, that was your stuff, and this, like, literally telling on themselves, and the police is recording the whole joint. They're in the back of the car fighting. So the girl like, yo, no, get him away from me. He has more drugs on him. He slotted on me. My man like, no, she the one with it. Like, I was out of pocket. That was definitely out of lane. I ain't even gonna lie about that. That joint was definitely out of lane. I was like, wow, yo, this can't be. But, you know, with that right there, I may have to do a lot of, you know, a little editing with that right there, because that was around the time, you know, I had played that show, right? And you saw that one, right? Remember that one, right, Tavon? And I think, right, and it's like after I played that show, I lost my monetization. So I don't know if it was that show, you know what I mean? But I didn't chop it up and edit it the way I should have. So it could have been that, you know what I mean? And, you know, I always thought that that's what it was. You know, the reason why I lost my monetization behind that show. So I never went back, you know what I mean? But I was leading to that at one point too. Like, damn, this would be a dope idea. Because there's a lot of that. There's a lot of content out there on the dumbest criminals, man. You know what I mean? These criminals nowadays, man, are you know, man, they slow than a bag of snails, man. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. But then she kept, you know what I mean? She like, nah, I got it from your aunt. Like, they was going in, people. I mean, literally, they were telling on themselves, not no indirect. They was in the cop car, both of them in the back, which I thought that was odd, because they don't usually do that. They usually throw you in separate vehicles so they can start working on you immediately. But they threw them in the same cop car, and they was just arguing, talking about, no, that was your drugs. No, that was your drugs. You know, I'm with your I don't do them kind of drugs. And then was bogged out. Link with the, yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. Hustle man. You know what I mean? We stay in, you know, we be locked in, man. Hustle man be locked in. But check this out. The female, that was the dude girl, she was already working for the police. That's the wild part. She was already working for the police. Word. She was already, yo, I got it. Man, I think I took that show down. I think I took it down. But she was already working for the police. She was already working. Yeah, she turned out to be a CI anyway. She was already working. Yo, that joint was wild. That joint was wild. I ain't gonna lie. That joint was wild. So, man, y'all ready, man? I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was a dope one. We had another dope one, man. You know what I mean? Definitely another dope one, man. Everybody enjoy. I hope everybody enjoyed.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I just plugged the mic back up, man. I'm gonna definitely go out on a new joint. This song right here, people, is for the haters, man. You know what I mean? Keep hating, man. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm gonna be here. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? This song for y'all. That's a fact. This song is for y'all, man. And on that note, man, on y'all way out, please hit that like button, man. Share the live. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy 050BUCKS, man, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General, aka Bucks De Niro. You dig? That's a fact. Shout out to my man Spizak. Appreciate that. That dub spec. Appreciate that, man.
Yo, 050BUCKS. I see they out here hating. We viral, cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. We winning. Us never them. UNC network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. Cause the hate is real, means we winning, we winning. Salute to my guys. 050 China brand. Harlem legend, I see you, boy. You winning, keep winning, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Let them hate. Dedicated crime music. Dark side general. Yo, 050BUCKS. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new cosign, they losing their mind. The whistle to the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this will take over. Here's the plan, while they talking about kicks. We building the throne, all the hate they give us to the stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer, a cosign now. We are the sign, motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They breaking the style, but they lack the nerve. You want to see network now? What a network makes the network. We're working. We winning, we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Yeah, from the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Through every storm, steady as a rock. 050 China brand, Harlem legend. I see you, you winning, keep winning. This ain't just a moment, this is legacy. Coffee detector, I'm doing me, no lie detected. Dark side in the building, general of the sector. Dark side, dark side. Where the winners get crowned, and the doubters get drowned. The cosign now, we got a sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNC network, we got the world on hold. We winning, we winning. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning.
And on that note, people, it's your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General, aka IZ. And y'all already know, man, over here in UNT Network, man, we make that network. We gonna keep winning, man. Shout out to my man Renegade Sided Production. Shout out to my man El Plaga, Trey Pound 7, aka Mr. Movie. Y'all keep winning, man. Y'all keep your foot on their neck, man. On that note, man, it's your boy 050BUCKS, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, and I'm out. Wow.
My bad, people, my bad. Yeah, that joint went totally out on me. Bow, bow. The joint went out. So I definitely got to hear my whole song, so I'm gonna get him, let this joint charge up a little bit. You know what I mean? So we get, we get some juice. You dig? We get some juice in this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Get some juice and get him rock out with my outro. You understand me? Rock out with that outro. Make sure on the vertical stream, people. Make sure you hit the screen twice. You know what I mean? To get that like. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you share the channel. You know what I mean? Share it out. You know what I mean? Let them know 050 Bucks is live. It be lit. He be talking this ish over there. It goes down over there. You know what I mean? Let's get to it, man. Let's make it happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Over here in UNT Network, we make that network, man. You know what I mean? And that's a whole fact. You know what I mean? I ain't got a lot of kicking people. You dig? Yeah, so, I'm going to get ahead. You know what I mean? Let my joint charge up so I can hear my outro, man. That song is so fire, man. You know what I mean? That song is fire. You know what I mean? Salute to my man Renegade Sighted Production. You know what I mean? And that right there be ASAP. That's straight off the wax. Straight off the wax. You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna definitely, put spec idea in motion. You know what I mean? Definitely let that joint grow some legs. You know what I mean? Definitely. We definitely do that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Artie. Make sure y'all go tune in to Artie. I think Artie got a live coming up after this one. You know what I mean? Him and Dice Chronicles having a hip hop battle. You know what I mean? Go tune into that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Talking about people stole somebody's show and all that. Like, yo, y'all dudes need to get a life, man. Like, really, dudes need to get a life, man. Like, stole somebody's show. Come on, man. I mean, you can't be serious, man. How somebody gonna steal somebody's show? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Can't be serious. I need to cut it out with that, man. Word, I need to cut it out with that. You know what I mean? I definitely need to cut it out with that. But yeah, man, I definitely got to hit my show. At least I'm going to get a little 20% of battery life. And I got to play my show, man, and get up out of here, man. You dig? Well, that'll be what's up anyway. I go for the whole three-hour mark, little 3 hours. So that worked out. That worked out anyway. You know what I mean? Little 3 hours. That's a fact, Spec. You already know that, man. That's the only way I know how to do it, man. That's the only way I know how to do it. You know what I mean? It's the only way I know how to do it. I use that negative and turn it into positive. That's the whole fact. That's the whole fact. That's what I do. You know what I mean? That's just what I do. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I told you, I got the call today. Nigga, Ledge hit me today. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what up? What you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing much. And they're like, nigga, you ain't going live? I'm like, well, why you said that? They're like, nigga, they talking about you. You know what I'm saying? They talking about you, man. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. You ain't never lie about that. You know what I mean? But hey, we can't give everybody too much. We can't give everybody too much ideas, though, Spec. Niggas be in the bushes eating that banana with the peel on it. You know what I'm saying? They definitely be in the bushes eating that banana with the peel on it. You know what I mean? So we gotta, we gotta watch it with the ideas, with the idea giving. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch the idea giving. But yeah, man, talking about Artie, supposedly Artie stole a hip hop show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, me and Artie, I don't know what they said. Well, we supposed to have stole somebody's idea, a hip hop show. I'm like, man, dudes really need to jump in the air and get stuck, man. Like, for real. These dudes need to jump in the air and get stuck. Like, they really need to do that. Like, that's just real talk. Like dudes literally need to jump in the air and get stuck. Because it's bad business. You know what I'm saying? It's bad business, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely can't invest all your time into a man. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's diabolical. These dudes up here investing all their time into a man. Stop it, Five. Go that way with that. You know what I'm saying? Go that way with that, man. You know what I mean? You got a better chance of going somewhere else, man. and bump your head on concrete, man, and hope you don't get dizzy. Yeah, hope you don't get dizzy. That's what it be like, man. Like these dudes be so they be thrown and they be fried. And Cola said it the best, man. Y'all dudes be walking around with empty glass bottles, man. You know what I mean? Y'all dudes ain't got no inspiration. No none. You know what I'm saying? No none. Just be walking around with the glass bottle. That's a fact. The glass bottle, man. Empty. No direction. No direction. Empty. But then it be them same people though, right? They walk around, right, like they got a voice. Them the ones that shouldn't have a voice. You know, I'm gonna stamp that. They shouldn't have a voice. I'm gonna stamp that. Them are the ones that walk around that shouldn't even have a voice. All right, I'm at my 3-hour mark right now. Let me try this again, people. You know what I mean? If it don't work again, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to catch y'all on the rebound with it. You know what I'm saying? I just try to just charge it up. You know what I'm saying? And get a boom behind. You dig? Get a boom behind it. You dig? Word, what is it like? Songs you, what's the name? You know what I mean? The battery be jetting. Word, battery be jetting. I be like, man, battery be jetting on it. You be, running behind time. But this is that new straight off the whack, people, man. Shout out to the haters, man. This one for y'all, man. This one for y'all, man, for the haters, man.
Yo, 050BUCKS. I see they out here hating. We viral, cosign make motherfuckers hate. We winning. We winning. Us never them. UNC network with a network, make the network. Dark side general. Let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. Cause the hate is real, means we winning, we winning. Salute to my guys.
The hate is real, people.
Harlem legend, I see you, boy.
Stay 050 to the hate.
Let them hate. Dedicated crowd music. Dark side general. Yo, 050BUCKS. I see that they out here hating. Yeah. They watching the metrics, watching it climb. With every new coast, and they losing their mind. The whistle to the chatter, the screams. It's all in the blueprint, it's all in the dreams. They thought it was luck, it wasn't supposed to happen, but this is take over. Here's the plan, while they talking about clicks, we building a throne. All the hate they gave us turn the stone for the foundation we own. Look at the wave, it's too big to capsize. The hunger is real, hate is realer, a cosign now. We are the sign, motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They biting the style, but they lack the nerve. You want to see network, what a network makes the network. We're working. We win and we win. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate, let them hate. The hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. We winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning. And we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Yeah. From the ground up, we built this. In the face of the doubt, we turning up the heat. Shout to my guys holding it down. Through every storm, steady as a rock. 050 trying to bring Harlem legend. I see you, you winning. We winning. This ain't just a moment. This is legacy. Coffee the sector. I'm doing me. No lie detected. Dark side in the building. General of the sector. Dark side, dark side. Where the winners get crowned. And the doubters get drowned. The cosign out. We are the sign. Motherfuckers hate when the stars align. They study the moves, but they miss the soul. UNC network. We got the world on hold. We winning, we winning. It's us, never them. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them say my name. 050BUCKS, 050BUCKS. Cause the hate is real. Means we winning, we winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Keep winning. Yeah, we winning, we gon' keep winning. Keep winning. So let them hate, let them hate. Let them talk, let them point, let them glide out there. Every mention just a boost, my friend. The noise is the proof. The
That's a fact. And as long as I'm 050 Bucks, it gave us to shoot right back, I'm going to keep winning. On that note, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. And yo, Spec, you already know, man, Solution. Appreciate the dub. Yo, we can't give him everything, Spec. Can't tell him everything, man. You know what I mean? But enjoy your night, man. You know what I mean? I'm about to go enjoy mine. You know what I mean? Y'all have a peaceful. Y'all make sure y'all stay sucker free. You know what I mean? Stay 050. You know what I mean? It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka the Dark Side General, aka Bucks De Niro. You understand? Tavon, salute, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Agent, salute, appreciate you. You know what I mean? Everybody who pulled up and showed your boy support today, I appreciate you. On your way out, please hit the like button. If you're on the vertical, hit the screen twice. Share the live. Make sure you go subscribe, man. You know what I mean? Again, it's your boy 050 Bucks. It gave me to shoot right back, and I'm out.